Everyone just flies across the room.
They all just like roll over. There's just a mound. And the Thor stands up. They all roll off.
Holds the two little halflings up.
I think Buston is knocked out.
I don't know.
What's that, Dex?
I think both me and you are knocked out.
Just
Can
kind
we
of
roll constitution checks to see if we're still awake?
pick up.
Yeah, go ahead and roll willpower, actually.
Just kind of pick up the limp bodies and like.
How is that willpower? Or wouldn't that be fortitude or something?
Wow.
It would be resisting to try and stay awake, I
Kaboom
suppose.
box.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I got new tobacco. Look at this gigantic cigarette I just rolled.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
Alright, you both stay awake, no problem. Under the horrible stench of orc.
Ah, yeah.
I think
Everyone
works
else.
good.
He's a feral orc, so he probably doesn't know to bathe.
Nope, you guys gotta like really tell me what to do. With
And he can't use basic knowledge either. You
I
have to...
cast prestidigitation to clean him the fuck up.
You clean his arms, his legs, and then you start seeing the flap in front of his crotch lift up, and you just go, no, 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 no.
Oh man, Jesus Christ, man! You're gonna fucking choke a lady with that.
Oh, that's horrible.
I point at his crotch, and I do this
and he goes like
Try to-
this.
to try to tell him. Oh yeah, Daniel, I wanted to tell you.
Thor has a baby.
Is there any chance that you could start a game anytime soon that is a little more serious than this? Like a side game on a different date?
This will get pretty serious, I bet.
So, yeah,
just
this will
wait
probably
for
get
it.
serious as it goes on, but another side
I
game?
feel like it is a serious campaign. We just all have particularly silly characters.
Yeah,
probably
like my
not
character
another
can't
serious
actually
game.
talk.
Wasn't that the whole idea, though?
Though if you want, Rowan, you can try to start one.
Yeah.
If you're interested, you can try to start one, Rowan. Alright, so, you guys... Everybody went really silent. Okay,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah, we're
So
right.
you guys, as the orc stands up and everybody rolls off, and he has like 2 halflings in his hands.
Oh, yeah, so
Cool.
Ron's like, that's why I asked Ron. Or when she has exclusive margarita.
Thorin goes,
I gestured to him to let go of me, and then I would like to do an acrobatics save to see if I make it to the floor. Okay.
just from 7 feet up, basically, just let go.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, that's 16.
Yeah, you make it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a escape artist check to see if I can slither out of Thor's grip and go onto his shoulder.
Okay, yeah, before he lets you go for it. Thor, what is your CMD?
Actually, it's pretty high. CMD would be 16.
So you're just like...
So you fall down.
Well, you could just like.
No,
point
I'm
at
still
my-
being held, but I failed my escape artist check.
Yeah, but like I'm about to let them go, so like you're failing your check, and I'm like letting him go, and I'm about to let you go. So
Okay, I need to make an acrobatics as well then.
Yeah, you fail your check, you're just like, damn it, I can't get... Ah!
Can I hold my stick up really fast to see if I can impale him on my stick?
No, because you both would have technically dropped at about the same
yeah,
time.
roughly the same.
Christopher, go ahead and make your acrobatics check.
Fuck.
Was it the 4? The 14? 13? I'm going to say it's like a DC 10 to land on your feet.
That Murray picks up his
Oh, what does Mary do?
Ah,
Which one is that again? That was tilted by the Pixie Queen?
I think I think Dex was. I think Bustin Jeever was sexually assaulted by the pixie tree, pixie queen after he gave it to her.
Yeah, but I forgot which one got told that. Oh yeah, you. Yeah. He still doesn't know what you're laughing about, so he looks at you quizzically.
Is that one goat lady still here? That one big chick?
Yes. Timey.
Yeah, that's her name. Yeah, after like all the little characters are down, Thor will just walk back over and grunt more at her.
What's the plan, man? What are we doing next?
No, you're flexing at her, remember?
She grunts back at you. Oh yeah, that's right. They
Just like
Daniel, I'm lost. What the fuck are we doing?
Okay.
you know
So
that
you
We're
guys know
first
that.
taking that body back to town and then helping these Fae out.
Okay, so I
Yes.
just grabbed the stick out of the stage and put him back on my shoulder.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys have been informed by Timey and Sintira that she would like for you to go and find Wigbrand and to take care of him in some way. Sintira,
What is Woodbrand?
Woodbrand
no
is the
idea
guy
what
that this
Woodbrand
guy
is.
works for.
he's the guy who Waffy was working for.
How are
He
we
was
gonna...
a former bard that played in this very place.
Yeah.
Stole
Wigbrand
a
did.
lute, mandolin,
Mandolin.
something. Yeah, I knew it was a stringed instrument.
Yeah.
And
Sintira's.
he is somewhere in a fortress with a band of brigands.
Yeah. Sintira's mighty magical mandolin.
Gotcha. As we're standing there, Thor not understanding what's going on, he makes the dwarf dance on the stick.
Okay. Timey
And we got
uses-
promised like 5,000 each, right? For
Make a performance
it was
check for that.
5,000.
Come on.
Sintira
check,
tells you that
Yella.
you will receive quite a lot of money for your actions.
yeah, okay, fair enough.
Hey, Daniel.
Yes.
A girl said I was
How far out of town are we right now?
You're technically in a town right now.
No, like
Rowan.
the town where we need to take Waffy.
That's a 6
Um,
to a perform check with the dwarf dancing.
I'd say it's about.
We were only like a few minutes outside when we found Waffy, weren't we?
You were
Yeah.
riding hard on a horse too.
Yeah,
true.
So, right now you're probably about, I want to say, 13 miles from Falcon.
Okay.
Hollow.
That's not bad.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, Daniel.
We can totally take Waffy there, then go find
I
Woodbrand.
was gonna say a girl said I was an 8 out of 10 today.
Oh, nice.
Am I an
So you
8
got-
out of 10, boys?
I'm not sure.
No, but the one thing you gotta tell her though is that she's a 9 out of 10, and you're the one she's missing.
Oh.
Oh shit!
So you guys want to hear a funny story as to why what I was doing today while grading papers on campus?
Sure.
I got an email from one of my graduate students saying, "Hey, you want to see something hilarious? If you do, bring the hottest hot sauce you have to my dorm."
Oh no.
He isn't in any of my classes, so I can technically hang out with him.
Oh.
So I'm just like, okay, sure, I'll go find out what's going on. So I go get Dave's insanity sauce out of my
Yeah,
fridge.
insanity sauce.
Yeah, I take it over to his dorm with like a stack full of English papers that I need to grade, and I'm like, all right, this is the hottest thing I got. He goes, all right. I convinced my roommate. He's just like, all right, I convinced my roommate to rub hot sauce into his bell end.
Don't do that.
That's a bad idea. That is a super bad idea.
So this guy takes an ounce of super hot sauce, and his roommate, when he was doing this, he was snickering at me saying that they took all the milk out of the place, and he rubs insanity sauce onto the tip of his bell end. He proceeds to spend the next 30 minutes screaming.
Well,
yeah,
yeah. What the fuck?
That's like putting Bengay on your balls.
I know, it was hilarious.
Fuck. Jeez. That's just not a good idea. If you were like, Okay, my cousin loves hot sauce stuff, right? And he goes to this jerk place, like where they make jerk chicken and all that. And this hot sauce is bright orange, like almost fluorescent orange. Like you take a smell of it, your eyes are now on fire for some fucking reason, right? Oh my god, I hate fucking spicy shit. He's like, here, try this. I'm like, no.
I love
It
spicy.
it was
Spicy's
like-
the best.
It was this close to my face, and my eyes were fucking watering. Like
Nice.
it was retarded. I don't even know.
I have a hottest pepper in the world sauce, a scorpion chili.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
nice.
is hotter than the Horokia pepper, and I'm about
That's my
halfway through
last-
I'm like halfway through the bottle.
Oh, by the way, Chris, I have the same name as you, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Hey Chris, if you put on glasses, you look just like me.
Oh shit.
Okay, so you guys know that Timey wants you to basically go find Woodbrand, but they have no idea where he is. The Darkmoon Blades have been combing the forest looking for them, but they haven't been able to find them. They have been able to find basically separated groups of the bandits that joined Wigbrand and the warriors
Mhm.
to form Wigbrand's warriors, but they can't find Wigbrand himself.
Wait, can I what is it? Can I talk to Gwendolyn and join the Dark Moon Covenant?
Maybe, but you need to find the ring first.
I know where the fuck it is, man.
But do you know where it is on Galorian?
Oh. God. Dark Moon is the biggest assholes. They get the best enchantment, and they just
Yeah.
put it on the Falcon and just spam R1. You die.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys are pretty much able to do anything you want. You can travel around.
I suggest taking the dead body back to the.
Yeah, I want to get the money.
Yeah.
Alright.
I agree. Like I already got him on my shoulder trying to make him dance. It didn't work out too well.
Didn't we need
Kinda.
that body for something first?
What was
Pardon?
it?
Didn't I need that body first?
I couldn't understand.
So what?
Neither could I.
Some horse? You talking to me? You sure you're not talking to Thor over there? You fucking talking to me?
Continues to play with the dwarf on the stick.
Okay.
I think they just
they-
need to see it.
Yeah,
Hey,
they just
I
wanted proof
I want
that it was.
I want my fucking money.
Yeah, they just wanted proof that it was Bustin' Jeeber. I mean, they just wanted proof that it was Walking Sentry.
I
We can make it Bustin' Jeeber.
I walk behind Thor
Hey,
and I pants him. Just
Oh god,
I turn around really rapidly.
trips.
no. Let me do my my check for pantsing you.
Okay, go ahead.
What would
That
that
would
be?
be sleight of hand, and if
Yeah, man.
Seagux is going to try and trip you, then that would be opposed acrobatics.
Okay,
I
sleight
was
of
just saying
hand.
he'd probably trip over his pants.
Sleight of hand check.
So Thor, make a perception check.
How's your
Let's see.
wisdom?
I think I get a negative to that. Hold on.
Probably.
Yeah, I do. I got negative. So
Bet you
minus
climb
4.
really well though.
Minus
clapping with the
4?
dwarf.
Just use it.
8.
Ah,
8.
Okay. You sort of just casually walk behind Thor, and Thor just stands there.
I walk away.
How does
Continue
Thor
to
react?
I continue to play with the dwarf on the stick. Now remember, like this thing is probably the size of you there, Rowan.
I don't care. I'm walking away.
I'm doing the whole using the quarterstaff to jump on the back of my horse again.
Okay, sounds good.
13.
Oh, yeah, you make it. Okay, so what are you guys going to go ahead and do now?
We want to take the body back and get the money.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Let's
guys
start.
all jump on your horses?
Yeah.
We'll say you're able to take 10 on that because you're taking your time. And you all begin riding back to what you think is Falcon's Hollow.
Oh
When
wait,
you
we're
first-
still missing a horse.
I've still got negative 0.5 GP.
That's true. As you start
How do you got
mentioning that you're-
negative gold pieces?
What? I
As you
work
start-
in mysterious ways, man. I have debts.
As you guys are considering your missing horses, you come to the realization that, oh yeah, we have a bunch of small creatures, and you realize that two small creatures could fit on a horse, no problem.
Yeah.
Nobody's joining on my
So two of them bunk.
Okay, so I
That's true.
probably gotta do another perception check here to see if I notice my pants are down.
To be fair, I still have my donkey. So.
Go for it.
Nope.
DC
Hey.
5.
Still do not know. Just start walking. Have that shit just flopping around.
You just hear the belt clicking against itself over and over.
Just hope I don't turn around too fast and knock
Yeah.
someone out with it.
Just look at just turn, FaceTime me, and finger pistol at her.
So Thor, you get right next. You're sort of like walking alongside Rowan's character, the Gripply, and then Timmy goes, "Hey, Thor!"
And turn and look.
Oh
Hey,
no.
Rowan, make a make a acrobatics check, I guess.
Okay.
DC 10.
Who? Oh shit.
Aha.
You see a huge, thick, green, like almost looks like an arm to you flying at you.
A baby's arm holding an apple. More
And
like
you're
a
just
man's arm.
"Whoa!"
Holding a melon.
And you duck out of the way just in case, just in time.
No, he's seen, like, Crocus has seen some shit, so he doesn't care.
Yeah. I don't know if he's seen a big green cock hit him in the face before.
What is he
Oh,
just
you
open
sure?
his mouth? So wait, does he dodge it or does he just not care?
He dodges it,
Okay.
but also doesn't care.
So you guys manage to get to your horses, and you begin, as far as you know, riding back to Falcon's Hollow. Somebody, go ahead. So who wants to make the survival check for not getting lost in Falcon in Dark Moon Woods?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, the
Dex,
Fae
go
aren't
ahead.
leading us back this time?
Yes, the Fae are not leading you back.
Dick move.
Oh, no, I got lost.
Wait. You got a 0.
Bustin Beaver he rides out a little ahead and says, "Don't worry, guys,
We're
got
here."
this."
I got 11 for my survival check.
I got this. I know where we're going.
No, we just lose sight of the town of
I
the
got a critical pass.
fairy town, and we're like, we're here, guys.
So, nobody corrects me, right?
No. I do. I got a critical pass.
No.
No, that is completely the wrong way.
See, now we just have to
My
decide
character
which
whacks
path
with the
to
quarter
listen
staff and goes, "We're going that way. This is the way we need to go."
I would like to use my bluff to convince him that I know 100% the way that we should be going.
Yeah,
Oh
go
my
ahead.
God.
1 sec. I think I need to restart Roll20.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Sai
Yeah.
show good. Janken pong. I go to show. I go to show.
Okay.
don't worry. Thor's got enough for everybody.
And so,
Are
I
you
would,
gonna play Junkin?
I would like to convince Christopher
Mhm.
that my way is better, and I would like to use my bluff for that.
Okay, go ahead. That'll be a posed bluff, I suppose. Well, bluff versus sense motive. Except Christopher gets a +5 bonus because he knows that, because he truly believes that his direction is the best.
Okay.
Back up, I got 24. I know exactly where we're going, and we're going my way.
Now, The real question
character
is,
class-
which of the halflings does the party believe?
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck it. My character's casting sleep on Justin Bieber.
Okay, go ahead. Justin Bieber, Bustin' Jeevers. Go ahead and make a will save.
Oh shit.
A will save
Yeah,
versus
for
sleep.
versus what?
Sleep.
Versus sleep?
You're getting put to sleep. I'm casting sleep on you, so we're going my way.
What a dick.
You're basically
You're the one
thinking,
trying to convince me to
shit,
go
yeah.
in the right way when I know exactly where we're going.
Just like, cool.
Ah, you're-
That should be that should be 6 now. No whatever.
I still don't think that passes.
Yeah,
That's still not going to pass.
So-
My DC, my spell DC is
Minimum 10.
Yeah.
15.
This character sheet is so fucking broken, man.
So does
Don't
he
blame
fall
the
off
character
horse?
sheet.
Because if so, I'll try to grab and I'll pull him up onto my lap.
No, he's on his pig.
Yeah, I'm on my pick.
Well, does he fall off the pig?
No, he's got a saddle.
He's got a riding saddle. He won't fall off.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm below the. Oh, no, that's better. Yeah. Good job.
You don't think I
He's
can
falling
touch
asleep
the
on back of
ground?
his feet.
You don't think I can touch the ground sitting on a horse?
Yeah, Thorgy just sort of stands over the horse and then slowly sits down and then lifts his legs off.
But at least he finally notices his pants were down.
Yeah, if I looked down, I would.
Oh,
No one's
you
told me yet.
would have noticed for sure climbing onto the horse.
Maybe, I don't know. I have a 6 intelligence, bro. And my wisdom's
You
8.
really can't climb onto a horse with your pants around your ankles.
They might rip, to be honest with you. Let's see. Yeah, like, to be honest, with the intelligence I have, it probably just felt like I, stumbled a little bit, and they probably just tore apart.
This is how I imagine Thor riding his horse.
Uh-oh. I can't see it.
Giant Google link. It's in German.
Really?
Yeah. It's riding a little fucking donkey. What the
It doesn't
fuck?
work.
No, the one with the wagon. The one with the wagon where his feet are, up by the head. Ah, that's fucking hilarious. Ah, gosh. That's great.
Okay.
We're following. Yeah.
And who put that sleep spell on me? Bastard. I'm getting you back for that.
You're trying to convince Mary that you're going the right way, and Mary says, "No, fuck this shit. You're going to sleep." I know what way we're going. We're going my way.
Yep. Thor just kind of follows Mary. Now, you guys can also try to teach Thor language, and when I hit next level, I might be able to take common.
Why would
I'm
we,
gonna teach him Gripply.
why would we want to?
No, Mary's going to try and teach him.
No, we'll all just teach him our own native language.
No, don't teach him Common. I'm teaching him Gripply. I want to be the only one who can talk to him.
But you don't even know that you're a Gripply.
No, I just learned the language from the people that he was around.
He should only really know common.
He knows some Gripply.
You shouldn't
It's
No,
part
like-
of his story.
Yeah, but
he
what's his intelligence, though?
was
Like,
with
what's-
frog people who
what's your
taught him
character
Gripply.
intelligence?
No, see, we got to go for irony and teach him Dwarven. So
I mean-
he's an orc that only knows Dwarven.
Oh, shit.
Go on. What's
But no
that
one did
shitty,
walk-
shitty accent again that you use? The Bronx or something, right?
Okay, so we're following Mary?
Yeah.
Got it.
No. Dustin.
Yes.
Boston's asleep.
Asleep. He's dead
He
to
can't-
the
No
world.
one can follow him. He's at the back of the group.
For how
Now-
long am I asleep?
Does his pig follow us, or what?
Yeah, I assume his pig follows
Yeah,
wherever
it's a,
he
it's a
goes.
it's a trained pig.
Because if not, I could just pick
That
it
pig
up.
is smart, man. Intelligence of 12.
That is a really smart pig.
No, I'm just messing.
I was gonna say that.
It's got double the intelligence of Thor.
I mean, that's,
The pig is more clever than Thor is.
I'd be trying to
That'd be
catch
great.
it. It would fucking deke me out. It'd just be like, set me up in a trap.
that's like 1,000 times smarter than normal pigs.
Shit.
Okay, so
Anyway, did we get back to the town or not, Dan?
all right, so you travel for what seems to be about. It seems to be a bit longer. Bustin' Jeevers, he sort of led you off astray before he was put to sleep.
No, because I rolled a critical 20. I knew which way we were going.
Yes,
But we
then-
did follow him for a little while.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
followed
we
him
did.
for a little.
He was
bit.
out, yeah, until you decided that, this is the wrong way.
Like, I don't remember any of this.
And then Bastard tried to try and tell me that I was wrong. And at which point I went, no.
And wait, your sleep is only 1 minute per level, man. So 1 minute, that's not enough to keep me out of trouble.
I'll knock you fucking unconscious if you come back away.
And you guys find what looks like this rather. You find this rather murky area.
Okay.
Oh shit!
As far as you can tell, Christopher, the only way you'd really be able to get through here, the path you need to get on is actually through this sort of mire. And it looks
Okay.
like this is one of the entrances that you could take. So thick emerald leaves and darker, thick, dark leaves, verdant leaves, fill this area, leaving only sparse trails between in the darkness. It's still daytime, but the canopy overhead is rather thick, making it it's not necessarily dim light, but it's normal lighting with dim light inside the plant stuff, inside the greenery itself. And what do you guys do?
Thor continues to go forward.
Okay, so I think I made it to where everybody can control the horses. I think.
No.
No, we can't control horses.
Okay.
Let's just pretend you're still in your horse.
Yeah. We could.
No, the Thor just walks off without the horse.
Yep.
Okay. They should
There we
be able to
go.
be controlled by all players now.
Yep. So Thor will continue to go forward. Any branches that get in his way, he just pulls them off.
Okay. He just sort of walks into it. Crunch.
Yeah, he's riding on the horse. He just grabs the branches and pulls them out of the way as he's going by them.
He sees what looks like a 2-inch thick tree. He just goes,
He just pushes it over.
Mary follows on closely behind Thor, so he doesn't have to worry about trees.
As
But
you guys continue
Roughly
moving,
gesturing to Thor which way we need to be going.
Gotcha.
as you do that, everybody go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Am I back awake?
How long does sleep last?
1
1
minute.
minute per level.
So yeah.
Let's assume you did this to him a little bit ago. We'll say that you'll wake up in... Well, let's see. You'll wake up in 2 levels. In two
levels.
seconds. Yeah.
2 levels.
That's
That's a
spell
ding.
there.
Wait, what's going on right now?
He's asleep for 2 levels now.
Yeah. So he's asleep for 2 more rounds.
Okay.
Wait,
And
what's
everybody-
going on right now exactly?
You guys are currently making your way through this large brushery area.
Did we get lost?
To an extent, yeah.
Thor's just
Justin got
beeline.
us lost, but I'm putting us roughly back on the right track.
So like Thor's like clearing a path by just like ripping trees apart.
You see what he's trying to do is just be like, all right, shh. But instead, it's coming off as.
As I'm just pulling trees out of the ground instead, just throwing them over there.
Oh, no,
He's just
that's-
creating firewood everywhere. Okay.
Just put a tree over his shoulder and just use it as his new weapon.
I've thought about it.
Just pick up a tree. Like,
He's like the Tarn from Warcraft 3. Alright, so you guys go ahead and make your perception checks.
Yeah, I got one to that.
Except for except for Bustin' Jeever.
11 for Thor.
Okay,
Hold on.
I'll just
There. Natural 20.
natural 20.
Good, someone can roll some bonuses.
I rolled 2 natural 20s.
Alright,
Nerf.
the people who rolled natural 20s, you hear what sounds like a little bit of howling on the wind, but you're
Oh,
not
no.
entirely sure.
Can I get the fuck out of there?
It doesn't sound like that kind of howling. It doesn't sound like wolves.
Does it sound like sex?
It just sounds like the wind pushing its way forward.
Oh, great, thanks. There's like 4 wraiths. It's no big deal.
Yeah, it's just the ring wraiths. They're coming to get you.
Not hearing anything, Thor continues to move forward.
Merryfollow's supposed to be behind, just trying to keep Thor right, semi on the right direction.
Got
Okay,
Isn't
Thor,
Rowan on your horse, Mary?
Pardon?
Isn't Rowan on your horse, Chris?
Oh yeah, Crocus is on your horse, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You stole the horse from him.
Well, I can't move Crocus. That's the only issue. Otherwise, I would have moved both of us together.
Yeah, fair enough.
okay, so
But apparently,
go ahead-
Crocus ran off. So my character had the race because I jumped onto it first.
So go ahead and make another perception check, guys.
And
Oh, okay. 14.
11 again. 11 for Thor.
Okay, what is
But-
everybody's total?
Mine's 11.
I have
11.
14.
I got it at 20.
Okay, you hear more moaning in the
Moaning?
forest as
Not howling?
Sort of the wind is moaning
Are
as
there
Thor.
nymphs
What
having
is your
sex
flat
and
foot
we're not
AC?
there?
Well, in the Fey Town probably.
Thor, what is your flat-footed AC?
I think it's like 10. Hold on.
Okay,
Flat-footed is 12.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you take one of the trees and break it in half and move it out of the way, 6 miniature arrows fly into your face.
Gotcha.
Well, one of them misses. One flies back and flies through, it just grazes one of your ears.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see how this does. Oh, it's
I would like to call out in Elven, we're on your side. Please stop.
okay. So you
I
take
hope-
1 non-lethal damage, 1 non-lethal damage, 1 non-lethal damage.
It's all non-lethal.
1 non-lethal damage, and 1 non-lethal damage. As
They're essentially firing pins at the rock, the
So
giant
you take-
that is Thor.
so you take 5 non-lethal damage to the face. One
Okay.
of them sort of hits you on the side of your eye almost. And you're just like, "Urgh, mm." And everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Roll initiative?
What's
Yeah.
going on?
Does anybody speak Sylvan?
And if you guys want, go
Tell
ahead
them we're on their side.
and
That's
everybody-
actually a 13 for me for my initiative.
Bring
So-
up the initiative tracker first.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
What is my initiative?
So I got 13.
So I'll clear it. Oh wait. No, that's fine. So just implement what you have,
Whoa.
and then everybody go ahead
how do I-
and
Add mine.
yeah, just modify yours to be correct.
I can't see my name yet.
How do I modify it? Go into macros.
Oh, no, on the turn order. So Mary, what was your
Okay.
initiative?
I got 7.
Okay. Cuckoo.
Who's
It is you just add Dex, isn't it?
Okay, I have 22.
Okay. So Crocus is 22.
Initiative is just your roll plus Dex, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
unless you have
Yeah.
other modifiers to it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Bustin, what did you get?
I already put mine in there.
Okay. Sweet. Oh, I had Busted in there twice for some reason. Was yours 9 or 20?
This is 20.
Yeah, 20. No, I have the macro for adding myself to initiative.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, because I see Bustin and Crocus on mine. That's it.
Yeah.
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 Crocus, did you get a
It's
19 or a
focus
20?
manually.
He got.
19 or
He
22?
rolled a 19, but I think he's got the bonus. So he goes up to 22.
Okay.
Yeah, but he can do that himself by pressing the number.
Yeah, I got 13 for Thor.
13 for Thor?
Yes.
Alrighty.
I'll see if I can get the macro from somewhere. Hold on.
Oh, I should have done careful teamwork to add to initiative. That's my perform.
My thing is inspirational blow. So when I hit a crit with my weapon, everyone gets like a +1 to attack and damage.
I get deflect arrow, or for I don't know. I don't get an actual perform for mine.
Okay. So, Crocus, you're up first. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh yeah.
At a +20 bonus.
Okay. 28.
You don't see anything.
Thought you said plus 20 bonus, fool.
Yeah.
I did. You don't see anything.
Whatever. I would like
You're
to,
not sure where those arrows might have come from, but you're not even sure anybody's been attacked yet.
I'm gonna go stealth.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, my stealth check is a +10. So. Alright, 17.
Okay, where's Crocus? Oh, he's back here.
He should be up where Mary is, though. Because they're on the same horse.
Oh, yeah.
We'll just move him up there then. Poof. That's Palando. Mary's a bit further up. Okay,
We get it, you vape.
so you got a 28? No, a 17?
17.
Okay, I'll put that as the blue one on your character. Bustin. Oh, Crocus, do you want to do anything else? Any other standard actions?
Can I cast Careful Teamwork?
That's your bardic performance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can start it as a standard action.
Okay, so Careful Teamwork. All allies within 30 feet, +1 bonus on initiative checks, perception, and disable device for 1 hour. And a +1 insight bonus on reflex saves and AC against traps when they're flat footed.
Okay. The initiative bonus doesn't take effect yet,
Yeah.
or this combat, because
Yeah.
you would need to cast it before. But that's
Yeah, I know.
Buster, you're up.
Everybody else's turn or just Bustin and Crocus?
Yeah, Bustin's still asleep.
Somebody
Cuckoo.
should wake him up.
He's magically asleep too. Cuckoo,
Yeah.
you're up.
Only one more turn though, right?
Yeah. Where's Cuckoo? Okay, he's back on his horse. You just heard Thor screaming or yelling angrily.
Ah!
Okay, there's my, careful teamwork.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah. So Cuckoo, what are you doing? Any ideas, Cuckoo?
Can you not hear him?
No, I can't hear Cuckoo right now.
Really?
Does everybody else have initiative on the turn order?
I don't see anybody else other than Bustin and Crocus, to be honest with you.
Yeah, same here.
Is Cuckoo talking right now?
Yeah, he was. He
Oh.
said he rolled initiative. He rolled, I'm not initiative, perception. He rolled 13.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't hear Stephen H. It says that it's unable to connect. Cuckoo, go ahead and try to refresh your browser.
I see, Steven.
Yeah, so do I.
Oh.
Yeah, same here.
Except, Steven, you have some really weird internet because your face is coming in at a frame every 2 seconds.
Yeah, at
Oh,
least.
now it's
Oh,
gone.
nice.
Yeah, he's probably reconnecting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys. I found the macro.
Okay.
Can you hear him, Daniel?
No, I can't, but I'll refresh. See what I can
Okay.
do here.
And you give it a name, just call it initiative or whatever, and then copy paste that thing that I put in Skype. But of
Okay.
course, delete the space in front of it.
Wait, you click on options.
Yeah. Then
It's
all the
like
way at the
gear.
top, you see macros, and then you see plus add on the right of macros.
Okay. Steven, can I have you try to say something? I might be able to hear
Oh
you.
yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you
Can you
now.
hear me?
So
Okay.
Cuckoo, what you doing?
Should be 14.
Yep,
Okay, I
14
am
for
back.
initiative. I mean, a
Alright,
14 for perception, right?
Yeah, I rolled 13 for perception.
Hey, Mason, feed Kiwi.
Okay, yeah, you don't. Roll it with a plus 20 bonus.
So it'd just be
Bonus.
33. It'd be 33.
Okay.
Oh, do we have to beat their stealth?
Yeah.
What do I see?
33. You don't see anything.
Okay, I'm going to stealth.
That seems.
Good job, Chris.
Yeah, I'm just changing that to what I actually got.
Yeah, of course.
So you stealth out where you are over here.
Yeah, I'm way in the back.
Okay.
I'm a stealth. I'm like I hide in a bush or something.
You just heard.
I just jumped in a bush. I'm like, oh shit.
Shit's going down. Okay,
All right.
so
Next up, Thor. 6
Okay,
more
so-
arrows come in your direction.
more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
She'll go through it. Thank you.
Do I see the direction they come in? Let's see. That'd be a 16. Do I get the bonus?
You would get the bonus, but not quite yet because it's not your turn yet.
Isn't it? I go right after Cuckoo.
Oh, did you? No,
Yeah.
they. So it's their turn right now.
Oh, my bad.
I gotta.
I don't see any of the stuff you've added to
My
the turn.
initiative was at 21.
Whose was it? 21.
Zgux.
Oh, yeah. So I have no idea. Like, I don't even see you on the turn order either, Zegux.
Yeah.
Oh, which Zgux is Palanda, right?
Yes.
So is 23?
21.
21. Okay, Zgux, go ahead and do something.
Do I see anything?
Make a perception check at a plus 20 bonus.
Dex, you said it as a token action if you just wanted to come
You
up in
could
the
do
line.
that. Then if you select yourself, you can click initiative at the
30.
top left.
I'd recommend when you do those initiative things, if you click on your character on the sheet, you go to attributes and abilities. Ability is basically a macro that you can set to be on your token. So what I mean by that is you can select show as token action, and whenever you click on that token, it will actually show up at the top left, and you can just click it, and it'll do it in conjunction with that token. Does it make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you have a...
I actually have
30.
3 extra ones that I didn't make up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So with a 30, you think you see what looks like these very small creatures.
Do they look like the Dark Moon Blades?
They don't. They
Oh.
look like something else.
Did you
Well-
call them Dark Moon just because you could?
No, this is
what their
Dark
name
Moon
was,
Wood.
wasn't it?
The forest you're in right now is called Dark Moon Wood.
Yeah.
So it makes sense for it to be the blades.
Great.
Yay, everybody's in there. Good job.
So you have a...
Can I cast a spell at the one that I think I see?
Yes, let's see. Okay, so they need... Okay, so you see 3 of these creatures. They look like...
Haha, now we see them. Haha.
Yes.
They
appear to be small, live, diminutive creatures that look like humanoids with wispy, moth-like wings and long ears.
Oh, I have the same initiative as them.
Hey, have any of you read Berserk?
Yes.
Remember those little moth things, what all the children were turned into? And Guts
Yeah.
was like, they're my kind, and he fucking kills them all.
That's funny.
He puts his sword sideways and slaps them.
Nice. So, Palanda, what do you do about these creatures?
I'm gonna get off of my horse, and
Okay.
that's gonna be it.
Okay. As far as you can tell, they seem to be hiding behind leaves and branches.
Where were they? Whereabout were they at?
He motions somewhere.
Okay,
over
I
there.
see where you made them on the map.
Mhm.
They were super tiny, so I couldn't.
Daniel,
Yes.
shouldn't we change the turn order, or...
They are super tiny. Holy shit.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
pushed,
I'm gonna
Palanda
point
to
out.
the top.
I'm gonna call out where they are.
Let's see. So Cuckoo. This is
And-
weird. So Cuckoo should go first, I think.
Google has a 14 to me.
I have a 22, man. I was
Yeah, no, but like, I know you've already went though.
I
You
know.
Oh,
just
I think I
deleted,
see.
you just deleted Kaboom Box from the turn order. He was horse.
Yeah.
Is
Okay,
it possible to put
Okay,
it all?
okay, guys.
What?
Don't roll that macro when the turn order is up because it'll put you in the turn order more than one time.
Ah.
So everybody who, so I'm gonna delete the second instance and third instance of everything. So we have Palando, we have Mary, Crocus, Bustin. We have 2 Cuckoos, 2 Marys, I think.
I don't see me on the turn order again.
No, I
Yeah.
don't see anyone with that order.
I think you are still showing the ones that you made, but we
Yeah.
can't see the ones that you made.
We see only one of each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say one of each.
Yeah, I just deleted a bunch. So
I think
who's
you're,
not in the
I no longer see me or myself
Yes,
or Kaboom Box or Zegux.
So
Yeah.
what character, by character name, who's not in the tournament? Who's not
Mary,
in the tournament?
Palando, and Thor.
So
Yeah.
Mary's not in?
Nope.
Nope.
I think
Okay.
Mary had a 7, Thor had a 13, and Orlando had a 21.
Now we see Mary.
So Palando's not on there anymore?
Nope, he had a 21.
Palando and Thor are the only two left off the order now.
Yep.
So Palando had a 21.
And Thor had a 13.
Okay. Thor, what is your
Hooray
dexterity
for being a
mod?
dex
Plus 1. 12.
12? Okay.
So from now on, everybody should be able to add themselves to the turn order, so you don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm just waiting till after the combat to test the macro.
Yeah.
I did it
I
right.
just.
That way it
think,
doesn't mess anything up.
It was probably when everyone had to refresh stuff that it got all messed up,
Yeah.
in all honesty.
Probably. So let's see. I think that's the correct. Who hasn't had a turn this round?
Me and Mary.
Myself and
Yeah.
Thor.
Is this still the first round?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it depends on what Thor's dexterity is compared to those little ones. And I think
Probably not as good.
Nope.
Yeah.
I got a plus 1, so.
Okay, so Crocus, Palando, Bustin, and Cuckoo have gone, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So Thor, there's 6 more arrows coming your direction.
Oh yeah, all of your guys' perception checks that you made after my turn had a +1 to it.
Oh, so I had a 31.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
But we know they're
does
there
not
now,
change
right?
anything.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
pointed them out.
All right.
Okay. So Thor, you're still technically flat-footed because you haven't acted this turn.
Okay.
So that is that's going to be 10, 18, higher than 20, 17, and 13 versus AC.
Yeah, I have a 12. I have 12. 12. My actual AC is 13.
Okay, so it looks like. Okay, so 4 of them. So 5 of them hit.
Okay.
You're gonna take 1 non-lethal from each. So you take 5 non-lethal damage.
Okay, so I'm at 11 non-lethal damage.
Mm-hmm. And they'll all try to stealth again.
God damn it.
Actually, this will be easier.
So right now, Thor is actually fairly angry right now. Just gonna put that out there. It's about to get real.
Okay, everybody go ahead and make a perception check for me.
I rolled a
Self-perception
17
check?
for on mine. Do I still get the plus 20?
Yes, technically.
So 37 for Thor.
I have
Okay.
44.
Wait, is it plus 20?
Hmm.
Well, yeah, I'm giving you guys the plus 20 for sniping.
I got
Okay.
a 28.
Yeah, instead
So
of giving
35
them
plus,
a
if it's getting plus 20.
yeah, instead of giving them a minus 20 negative penalty, I'm just giving you guys plus 20 to perception against them.
Okay, so Thor did 37.
44.
Okay.
Is Thor rolling to the gym?
So
No.
Thor, you had a 37.
Yeah,
Okay.
I need to make macros for Thor still.
Okay.
Just been busy
So-
lately.
So Thor looks out there, and he sees what looks like
Jesus.
6 little of these pieces of crap just sort of like clinging to branches and like looking over as they hold their bows.
Does
As-
anybody have fireball?
Okay, no. The closest one to Thor, Thor's just gonna run over and knock the tree down and knock it towards the other ones.
Okay, make a strength check to
Okay,
run through the trees. I believe
gotcha.
it's at a +6 bonus.
Yes, it is. 7. I rolled a fucking 1. Really?
You're just
Come
like,
on.
You run face first into a tree, trying to just bowl it over. And you guys see Thor run forward. He runs face first into a tree. You see his Earthbreaker go straight out in front of him, and Shod just sits there for a second.
Oh, Earthbreaker will still be on his back, like he's running. Like
Okay, you just see his hand sticking out in front of him. As he's confused as to what has happened. Mary, go ahead.
Mary's going to cast Daring Do.
Oh, Daring Do? Okay.
Yes.
What does that do?
Anyone who can see me gains a +1 morale bonus on saving throws, +2 competence bonus on dexterity-based skill checks, and any allies who move at least 10 feet gain +1 dodge bonus to their armor class until the start of their next turn after they've moved.
Okay.
okay.
And I believe it lasts an hour.
Okay, cool.
It's a
I believe
performance.
that's a standard to cast it at level 1. Or is it a move? I forget.
It's a spell.
So it'd be a standard.
Yeah, it's a bardic performance, so it's a standard.
Cool. Are you going to move it all?
And I'm going to move. I could move up behind the door, or I could go here. Wait, how far's 10? I take it a square. Each square is 5 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5 feet.
Okay, I'm moving back 2 squares, so I've moved 10 feet.
Marcus, you're up. Thor has yelled where everything is. Go ahead and make a perception check to see if you can see them.
Okay.
I'll give you a +5 bonus because you can. Because you
And then
can
that
see
would be a
them.
+6 bonus because
Yeah.
here I'll add all the bonuses. There.
Okay.
29.
Okay. You can see all of them over here.
Okay, I run screaming like a madman. Like I'm gonna fuck out of here! God damn it, get the fuck out of here! And I roll intimidation.
Okay. Let's see if they speak common. Yes, they do.
I could just be loud and angry and scary.
Roll intimidation.
They actually do get bonuses if they don't speak your language, though.
Yeah.
Because they have no idea what's going on.
Okay, 27 intimidation.
Damn. You're a scary motherfucker.
Okay.
Just wait until I get intimidating prowess.
You yell at them, and you're not entirely sure what's happened yet. You're not sure if they're frightened or anything, but you seemed pretty angry at them. So I'm going to say that's your standard action.
Yeah.
So you use your move.
And your stealth
standard.
is gone too.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Polendo,
I'll
you're
give
up.
it to my stealth.
Scusi.
Stealth gone. That's fine. I didn't need it anyways.
I'm going to move this way.
And that's it.
Okay. Be aware that every diagonal is
Yeah.
5'10", 5'10".
Yeah,
Oh, is it?
every other's 10 feet.
Oh, it's
See, it
probably
shows-
not doing it correctly. Let's see.
No, it is. It's
Oh, it
going.
is. Okay.
Yep, it's good.
Oh yeah, I can't do anything when I hit the arrow. Boom. And I'm gonna inspire courage.
Okay, sounds good.
How do you just make an arrow on anything?
Click the ruler on the right hand or left hand side,
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
should be under the magnifying glass.
Like that.
right above the dice,
Why do you
Hey,
guys have different
Practice my
colors?
color.
and then you get a crazy laser light show.
So, Bustin, you wake up to hearing growling and like people running into trees like at full pedal, and someone yelling at somebody in a Brooklyn accent, as well as several instruments.
Which we
being
don't know what
played.
Brooklyn is.
Yeah.
So,
You
do
know
I
what they
see
say
what's
in
going
Brooklyn?
on? And like, do I see we're being attacked?
No, we do not.
Let's see, where are you? You're way
You
back
should
here
be
on your
where-
pig. You can
So yeah. He's way the fuck up there, isn't he?
You can see that there's bushes and stuff around you and trees. As you wake up, there's plants sort of rubbing against your face as you're being just carried by your pig around. But you're not entirely certain. You are sure that there seems to be something happening in the direction of everything. So this
Okay,
direction.
what do I see with that perception check that I just made? 17.
17, you can see that your vision's slightly obscured by the bushes, but you can see
Yeah.
what looks like a path that was clearly just ripped out of the trees. And you can see some horses ahead of you, but you're sort of in a bush right now.
You can also
Okay.
see Mirror, I think.
So I can't see these guys.
Sort of
You
see
can
like
see me.
bits and pieces. It doesn't give you a completely clear picture.
Yeah, you can probably see a 7-foot tall orc kind of standing at a tree, kind of sort of.
Okay.
Confused.
So I would like to use my piggy's movement speed,
Mhm.
which would be 40 feet.
Okay.
So I'll be moving here.
Mhm.
Do you need me to make a right check or something?
Nah. We won't have you make a right check.
Okay, I'll do another perception check.
Okay.
What do I see now?
Well, using a perception check to look around is a standard action.
Really?
I believe.
Yeah. It is.
Oh.
Any check is a standard action.
Except for like knowledge checks.
Yeah, except for a knowledge check.
I didn't know that. Okay, fair enough. So what do I have left? Only move action then, right?
No, you used your move action to move forward, didn't you? With your
No,
Yeah.
but also my piggy's move action. That's the cool thing about being mounted.
Fair enough. So you would have a move action and a swift action and a free action. So you could empty
Yeah,
your
that's
bowels if
okay.
you want.
I got nothing left to do, honestly. Okay, fair enough. Let's leave it at that.
So when you get there, you can see Thor standing in front of a tree. The tree looks to be slightly leaning at this point.
Okay.
You can see the Gripply Crocus, who thinks he's from a different world. He's sort of standing there with his fists up in the air, yelling at something. And Polando, I believe, is playing an instrument or singing.
Yes, I'm playing a concertina.
Yeah. Cuckoo, you're up.
What?
and Mary's
said-
still playing the panpipes during
How far can I move and still have a standard action?
You can
You can
move your full move speed and still have your standard action.
I think you have like 20 feet, right?
What size are you? You're a Kitsune, right?
I'm medium.
Yes,
So
you can move
so I can just
30.
move right up. to- Okay. I was just wondering because I'm on a horse.
Oh, as a horse, it would be 40 feet.
On a
As
horse, and you can move like 40 or 50.
Yeah, horse is 40 feet.
Yeah, and you can also double move by using your standard action as a movement action. So in all fairness, you could go up to about 80
Okay,
feet.
I got an idea.
Also, make a perception check for me, Cuckoo.
Okay. Move him real quick. Alright, roll my perception. 19, that's what I'd be 39.
So 39, you are able to pretty much see everything over here.
Okay, well, I'm gonna cast a ghost sound, and I'm going to play that sound I heard in my sleep. Those little fairy people said, they're like, "For the moon people, we attack," and I make the sound of 8 of those little fairies.
Okay, where are you going to make it?
As close as I can. It's around 30 feet, so I got how far I can cast it.
What is the location that you want to cast it upon?
What's the radius of it, or what's the?
It just creates an illusory sound.
It basically makes the sound, and they have to make a will save to disbelieve it. So it's basically the sound of 8 of those little fairies screaming attack, for the moon tribe people, or whatever.
Okay.
And they're screaming it in Sylvan.
Okay. Let's see how they do.
They all get scared shitless and run away.
So what's the DC on that?
It should be around 16.
Plus 16. It's a level 0 spell.
It'd be what, 10 plus charisma?
Yeah, my
Yeah, it's
charisma's
an-
5.
Yeah, and it's illusion spell. Do you have anything that increases the DC of illusion spells?
I do not.
Okay, so
Oh,
it'd be a straight
15.
15. Alright, so you're not sure what happens quite yet, but are you able to do anything else?
I moved in standard action. I think that's really all I can do. Can I stealth as a standard? Or not even a
No.
bonus? Okay.
Not right now.
Okay.
No, the only
so-
actions that you would have left would be a swift and a free.
Yeah. As you do that, 2 of these strange creatures that nobody has made identify checks to try and identify yet. They stealth. Actually, all of them try to stealth first.
Why are you telling us that?
Perception checks.
Yep,
So it
so
doesn't need a
everybody go ahead and make
perception check
a perception check.
36.
You don't get the plus 20 bonus on this one.
31.
Okay, so 31.
Remember,
Yeah,
add
we
1 to
don't
all
get
that.
20, right?
Add 1 to that.
Yeah, so this will be
Oh,
straight
I get
perception.
37 then.
37? Okay, what is
Yeah,
your
the
bonus
bonus
to
is
perception?
14.
What is your bonus
Yeah.
to perception, Christopher?
No, like he said, we don't get the plus 20 anymore.
Yeah, you
Oh, we don't
that
get the plus.
for
We
this
don't get
one.
the plus
No.
20 anymore. Oh,
Yeah,
We
okay,
only
so
get the
not,
plus 1s from
17.
Okay,
Okay,
so
that's
17. Does anybody get at least 21?
There's no
No.
way for Thor to hit that.
Okay.
What are we doing? Perceptions?
Yeah, perception checks.
No.
Okay, anybody else? Cuckoo, can you make a perception check for me? And Bustin' Jeever, can you make a perception check for me?
Alright,
Okay.
and do I add anything?
Just your normal perception.
Okay.
Plus 1
And
from
plus
Crocus.
1 from Rowan.
Yeah, plus 1 from that.
Okay, I
So-
got 5.
Okay.
Amazing.
I am
Go open the front
blind.
door.
Apparently we all are.
Okay. These creatures, they all seem to disappear into the trees behind leaves and such, seeming to just melt away.
Okay.
And 2 of them as the other part of their move action. They take some movements. The other ones, they move around a bit as well. And okay, so Cuckoo, you didn't make any kind of stealth checks, right?
They didn't have any.
No.
Yeah, he didn't have anything left to do it. So you see what looks like. So okay, so Cuckoo, go ahead and make. Well, actually, I'll just put the stealth penalties on them. Let's see here. All right. All right, so all these creatures they disappear into the forest, and then they all shoot basically at people after they've flown just a little ways.
How? Don't
You can move. You can
Doesn't
move half your
stealth use
speed.
up your standard action though?
They're not spells.
We'll still use your standard action, does it not?
No, stealth uses your move action. Part of it,
Alright.
I think.
Thought stealth was a standard action, to be honest with you.
If it is, find the rule on D20
Alright.
on D20 PF SRD.
The spell stealth?
No, skill stealth.
No, skill stealth, I'm pretty sure it's
Oh,
a standard
skill.
action.
Sure. One moment.
Skills. I'm on there right now.
Yes, so my common uses, sniping. You can move at half speed unless they have fast stealth.
You can go
It's a
stealth
move
after range attacks.
Usually, normally you can make a stealth check as part of a movement, so it doesn't take a separate action. However, using stealth immediately after a range attack is a move action.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So, yes, they stealth, move, and now they're going to fire.
Remember, anybody who moved over 10 feet gets a +1 to their armor class.
Mm-hmm. And because they fire, they all become visible. Alright, so these four are going to try and shoot Thor again. Thor is going to gain a +2 AC bonus because of the tree that's in the way.
And then another +1 from...
Oh, nice. I get armor now.
But you moved over 10 feet, didn't you, Thor?
Yeah,
Yeah, then you get a +1 as well from my daring do.
gotcha. So that gives me a 16. Huzzah!
Okay.
16 armor class. Wow.
Bards can't wear fucking better armor, so I'm wearing fucking leather shit. I don't even know if I'm wearing my leather anymore, to be honest, because I got pants.
Okay, so 4 are against Thor, 1 is against Polando, and 1 is against Cuckoo.
Now,
So
being...
what's
Okay, I got
this pink shit, guys?
So let's see.
Well, my AC is 12.
Okay, so Thor, the first 4 against you, the 5th one is against Polando, and the 6th one is against Cuckoo, and I haven't looked at those yet. So Thor, 1 is a 16. I think that matches or hits.
Yep,
Your AC
matches.
is 16 right now.
Right now, yeah.
Okay, so 1 hits, 2 miss, and another 1 hits.
Okay, so that,
Polando. Yeah, so you take 2 non-lethal damage. Polando, what is your AC?
Regular AC?
Mhm.
19.
Okay, that misses. And Cuckoo, what is your AC right now?
12.
Okay, you take one non-lethal damage as a small arrow about an inch long, or I guess 5 centimeters long, like wedges itself in like one of your fingers.
You just tear from the bushes. Wah!
One of them yells something in Fey to the other
Um,
ones in Sylvan. Yeah, because
What did
Cuckoo
it
speaks
say?
Sylvan.
Uh,
What's that,
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo?
Who's
Roll
playing
my
Cuckoo?
perception. What do I hear? I got 7.
Oh, they're actually yelling it quite loud. They're not trying to be stealthy at this point. One of them yells.
Okay.
One of them yells, "I don't think the Dark Moon Blades are here yet. Kill the rest of them." Thor, you're up.
Angrily 5-foot step, grab the tree and swing it at all the other trees.
Okay, make a strength check.
There's going to be a +6. 21.
21. That will. So you're using a tree trunk, right?
Yeah, I'm like grabbing the tree out of the ground and just because
Okay,
I don't know
we'll
exactly where they are, really, to be honest with you. I'm just angry.
Okay, we'll treat that as an improvised weapon.
Okay.
As an improvised weapon, it would do like I think 1d6 treated as a club, but we'll let you add.
Yeah, but it's a
your
giant tree.
1.5 times your strength
Oh yeah,
bonus
my
to
bad,
it.
22.
It should be 8d6.
No, I was looking at my strength. There's actually 5. I forgot to add the +1 for the whole grabbing shit. I guess I would get like strength and a half for like actual doing two-handed.
Yeah, I think it's two-handed.
Fuck. Essentially, just trying to knock the trees over. I don't even care about hitting them. I figure if they're small enough, those get crushed by the trees.
Crunch.
Okay, so roll damage.
What would a tree do for damage?
Oh, what was your attack roll?
1d6 plus 1.5 strength.
Yeah, what was your to hit again?
Roll my to hit. It would be a +5.
With the -4 from.
Yeah, so +1.
So it would be 17, right?
That was my roll for strength to like I guess rip the tree out of the ground first. So
Oh, okay.
21 or 22. I mean.
Oh yeah. You have no problem ripping it out at that point. And I
Okay.
guess you're just swinging it around to try and knock over trees and stuff.
Yep, I'm not actually aiming for anybody. I'm just trying to knock over other trees. And just
Okay.
like flatten that shit down. I'm done with this hiding shit.
Okay. Let's see.
So they're +1, so that'd be 19 to hit.
19 to hit. You hit the trees, no problem. You hear a ah! As you knock over some of the trees, and you see. So this particular creature is still sort of flying there, but now the trees are leveled around it, and it looks kind of nervous. You don't see a second one. Roll damage.
Okay, so that'd be what, a D6 plus strength and a half, you said?
Mhm.
Okay, so D6, and that'll be 8 damage.
Okay, 8 damage.
That's kind of disappointing for a tree, to be honest. 1d6? Damn.
To be fair, a
As
tree
you,
is 3 times the size of him. It is an oversized weapon.
Yeah,
Take-
like,
So you take your tree, you level the trees, and one point of that you hear a scream, and as the other trees are down, you see what looks like one of these small creatures just flying away from you.
and I yell extremely loud at all of them. Just, "Ah!" And I just drop the tree on the ground and be like, "Ah!"
You think you see it land somewhere over here.
Oh shit! Batter's up.
Homebrew.
You see the thing go.
You see it just cartwheeling through the air.
Yep.
Okay.
Have you moved
Just
yet?
like- Dropping the
Correct.
tree as a free action and just like yelling as loud as he can, flexing the whole time.
Chris, have you moved?
I took a 5-foot step.
So not enough to activate.
Maybe
the
take another step.
He
I
hasn't
can't-
used his move action yet.
No,
But he
I
can't make any
it
more
would have been
movement.
it would have been used the move action to like essentially drawing the tree out as a weapon,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Mary, you're up.
Well, Mary's going to use the horse's movement, which is on.
Mhm.
He's going to go. Horse is 40 movement, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's going to move there. No, that's not one. That. But he's going to use the horse's move to get there. Then he's going to jump off the horse and go to this side. So he's kind of using the horse to cover against the two
What a
there.
dick.
And he's going to shoot at. Wait, how far is the slingshot range? Give me a sec. Slingshot range. Sling is 50 feet. I'm going to shoot at this one here with my
Okay.
sling.
Okay, go for it.
And
You see that it's trying to hide from you a little bit, but you can see it You can see it clearly enough to not have any penalties.
I'll be right back real quick. I gotta get a
trying to
drink.
get.
Okay, sounds good.
Was attack bonus was 3. $21.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
And that is 1d3.
Plus or minus your strength mod.
Pardon?
Plus or minus your strength mod with slings.
Okay, so that's plus 0. That's fine.
So 1d3.
I'm rolling a d6 because I haven't got a d3 on here. And then
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
have it.
just,
So 3 damage.
Okay, you so as this one, you
Yeah.
wave your sling around. You let loose a rock, and a rock about the size of this creature flies, hits it in the face. You see it do a backflip in midair and start cartwheeling, and then it's like slowly starts buzzing its wings, and it just slowly falls to the ground. When you see it hit the ground, when it finally gets down to the ground, it just goes like this.
If it's the size of the thing, how is that thing still like awake? It's just been hit with its own body weight.
with more than its own body weight. Okay, Kurokus, you're up.
Okay.
Uh,
There are 2 enemies left?
Yeah, this one just took a sling and it's now standing on the ground holding its face. Probably regretting its actions.
Well, I'm gonna shoot him anyways.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so that would be...
He's not really paying attention right now. He's just, like, in crippling pain at the moment.
That's
Got holding his
a,
face.
that's a 17 to hit.
What are you shooting him with?
Bolt, a light crossbow.
Okay. Roll damage.
Okay, that would be 1d6. 6.
Okay, so you basically whip out. You see this little like fey creature do a backflip in midair, buzz down to the ground, start holding its face, and you just go, and you see it just at the nick of time. Look at you. Look at the bolt coming. Sort of open its eyes, and try to jump out of the way as the bolt goes down its gullet, through its body and out its ass and pins it to a tree.
Cool.
Oh shit! Get wrecked.
And then I'll move. These guys are ranged attackers, right?
I can't tell you.
Haha. I'll move right up close to this one and sneer at him. That'll be it.
I have something for this guy, like, skewered somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Fuck is that?
That's the thing secured to the tree. And by the way, the dwarf dude that's skewered on the stick is over by my horse, just on the ground. Just so we don't forget about the dwarf.
So
That thing
grim,
is
I love
way
it.
too small for me to see what it is.
It's actually from a movie.
Ew! Wait.
Yummy.
Where is it going in? Oh!
Okay, that's Crocus.
That's Passion of the Christ double X. Triple
Oh,
X.
yeah. Palando, you're up.
All right. I'm going to pull a metal disc from my bandolier and whip it at this guy. I'm on the arrow still, damn it. At this guy.
That shit.
Okay, roll it.
Why do you have such a disturbing image for the speared lady?
Why not?
Look at Kaboombox cuddling his kitty to feel better.
Yeah.
The trauma.
Does a 17 hit?
That does hit.
He's attacking my mic, so just
Okay.
mind.
6 damage.
Nice. Is that a what is it called? Is that treated as those little circular things?
Yeah.
Chakram?
Yeah.
Okay. You take your chakram and just throw it at this creature. Chakram spins through the air as you hear like some lady in the background going, "Ah, la, 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 la." And the chakram, you see it sort of flying there for a moment. It's getting ready it's readying its bow to shoot at you, and then it notices the chakram, and it slices through part of its skull, slices off some of its wings, and cuts its bow in half. And you see it just start cartwheeling towards the ground. His blood shoots everywhere.
Brutal. Man, is penetrating shot still a feat?
Yes, it is.
Man, I should totally get that. I could have hit both of those fairies.
Oh shit.
Okay. Bustin' Jeever, you are up.
Okay. A knowledge check. Is that a free action or something?
Yes, it is. That would be a knowledge nature, I believe.
Okay.
Sierra, for the check for these guys would be a 6.
I don't know.
Nice.
You look at them and you go,
Okay.
Oh.
I think they're
Like
dragons.
to summon, not summon, I would like to silent image another 4, like right here.
Right here?
Yeah, like right behind that other, like over here.
Okay.
Also swinging a large tree.
Can you reach there? Silent. Oh, it's silent image. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what would you like the silent image to be?
Yeah, it's another Thor.
Another Thor. Yes.
Just
Confused.
so that thing's like, huh? What the fuck?
So, as he does that, you just see another Thor like rise up out of the ground behind this creature. He looks even more pissed off than the original Thor. As the creature sort of looks back, its eyes go wide and looks back at Thor, and it looks back at the other Thor. And you notice you might see something glistening falling from it. Cuckoo, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna take Cuckoo. I'm gonna move him right over here.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna take my net and I'm gonna throw it on these two over here.
This one
Okay.
is dead.
Make a
Okay, well-
CMD. Make a CMB check then.
There is a
Um,
tiny X on
it's
him.
considered a touch attack.
yeah. There is a tiny X. Okay. Make your touch attack then.
15. That's 15 touch.
Let's see. No, 15 does not touch. As you throw your net, it buzzes quickly out of the way, and it shoots you in the
Aw.
face with its bow.
I like to
Really?
think that it's just small enough that the net he just kind of fell over him.
Yeah.
What I was gonna
flies
do is
up.
I was gonna
Like-
grab him with the net. I was gonna swing it around, hit it against the tree, and it was caught in.
You're gonna kill it like how Jason kills that one girl.
Like just imagine like something like a mouse in a bag you're hitting against the tree, like tick, tick, tick. Like give up. I think that's my turn. All I could do. I threw my net. Ugh.
What's up with my rolls?
Why are you rolling so many d3s?
It's because they realise what your name is and they hate your character already.
I know, man. Jesus fuck. Let me.
Last week they were just getting used to it.
So this character, as I said, he's gonna try and shoot Cuckoo in the face for trying to net him. And that's it's a 23 to hit. So that hits. You take 1 non-lethal damage as a miniature arrow embeds itself in your nose.
I'm gonna be pissed off now. I'm about to break my rule of not killing things.
He's gonna start flying. He's gonna fly 60 feet away from you too.
Damn.
Man, that little fucker can fly.
Yeah, it can.
Yes, they can. Next up is going to be. Next up is going to be this one next to Crocus. Crocus, do you actually have a weapon out right now? You have your bow out, right? Crocus, you have your bow out right now, right?
What? I have the crossbow out. Yeah.
Okay. This guy is going to try and fly away from you.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Attack of opportunity. Woo.
He has to have a melee
Attack
weapon
him
out
with
to
the
do
butt
that.
But I can use my legs, right?
You can use
Only if they're natural attacks.
I can kick him in the nads.
Don't you have a tongue?
Like unarmed attack.
Yeah, dude.
I had to drop the tongue to get weapon finesse.
Yeah,
Oh,
unarmed attack
okay.
isn't actually considered an armed attack, though. It's why when two people just get in fist fights, they can actually just take turns punching each other, unless one of them's a monk.
And then that guy just wins.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're gonna
because
punch me?
monks
Unarmed
do
attack.
damage with their fists.
Yeah. This creature is going to fly directly up about 120 feet.
Damn.
The best thing is when a barbarian multi-classes into monk and suddenly they're taking half damage and you're still beating the shit out of them with your
Nah,
fists.
one of my favorites is Druid Monk.
Oh yeah, yeah, those are disgustingly powerful.
a barbarian cleric monk with Crusader's Flurry and the God of Gorum to use a great sword with Fury of Blows.
No. That's just no.
It's pretty great.
And they can move 50 feet because why not?
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Why
even farther than that. They get. They're
And
getting
you get spring attack as
fast
well.
movement from 2 classes.
And if
Okay,
you
so-
go spring attack and then take the Titan Mauler archetype for the barbarian, you have a 10-foot reach as well.
Yeah.
And you can wield heavy armor without penalties because you're a priest. Sorry,
Okay,
you're a cleric.
Cleric. Yeah.
So
And
this one
clerics
that,
are disgusting
No, clerics
like that.
only get medium now.
Yeah.
So this,
Oh yeah, sorry, no, I'm thinking
Paladin.
Yeah,
3.5.
heavy. Yeah. Yeah, they did get it. That was the nice thing about clerics in 3.5.
D&D 3.5, they're disgusting because they're divine casters.
Yeah.
So you can just go, oh, I don't get minus penalties for casting in full plate, and just beat the shit out of everything.
Yeah. So this one's going to try and shoot Crocus.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a 21 versus AC.
Yes.
1 non-lethal damage as a miniature arrow embeds itself in your eyelid.
Ooh.
What kind of bows are they wielding?
Short bows.
How the fuck do they shoot that far?
Tiny
It's not short,
size
is it?
one.
They have 60-foot range.
Oh yeah, they're slightly longer than but.
I think they have 60-foot range. Thor, you're up.
Let me see. Where are they? That one's way the fuck over there.
Yeah,
Something
one flew like 120 feet up.
120 feet, huh?
Yeah.
Wonder how high I can throw a tree.
Probably not that high.
120 feet, one is the one that pissed itself and ran away.
Fucking miss it.
Okay, so there's this guy way over there. How far away is that motherfucker? He is 55 feet away.
Dude, you gotta eat. This guy is super far away.
They're all super far away.
Goddamn, this one's 80 feet away now.
I don't fucking know what I want to do. Okay, so we're gonna go. Let's go back to the arrow so I don't have the fucking thing anymore. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Boo. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roar at its face and see if it like shits its pants.
Oh yeah, by the way, make a will save.
Who?
You see another Thor standing there. You believe it exists.
Didn't he move right through it though?
Maybe. You see another Thor.
18, so that would be what's my will? I think my will save is actually pretty decent. Yeah. So yeah, 18.
I think that's
Actually, it should be 19 because I got a +1. So
Yeah.
You look at this other Thor and you're just like, a fake. Me original. And you just keep moving.
Is he intelligent enough to know what he looks like himself though?
probably not.
He's probably as smart as a dolphin. No problem. So he can sort of tell that this.
I think
movie
I'm probably
is-
smart as a fucking rock more so than anything.
I mean, yeah.
Dolphins
Mary-
are actually pretty smart. They can communicate and shit.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
can.
I can't even communicate with you guys other than going.
Well, it's a form of communication. I mean,
Mary, you're up.
Okay, who can I actually see at this point? I cannot see fuck all because my screen cannot see these little people.
Let's see.
I'm trying to find one. Oh, I found one.
There's one over here,
I can move 20 feet. Can't I?
and there's one over here.
He's dead.
Yeah, this one.
That one
one's
is
totally
dead.
dead.
I guess he didn't shoot Crocus then.
Wait, I didn't get shot?
No,
You
you got
did
shot
get
by a
shot.
dead guy.
Oh,
Ghost.
okay.
Mary at this point is stumped because he cannot chase after these things because they run too fast.
All right. Anybody else going to do anything in the
So
turn?
he's just going to get back on the horse.
Okay, it's open. Anybody can take their standard action at this point. But you
Is
have
everyone
one standard
already
and one
dead?
action.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
I
up to this
will
fairy over
do
here, and I'm gonna
that to that
I'm
little
gonna
motherfucker.
turn it around its arms and legs and turn it into a marionette. I
Okay.
reenact scenes from Team America.
Okay. As you guys do all of that, you see that the other creatures, they fly away from you running.
But wasn't there one like way up in the air?
Yeah, he's about 120 feet up.
Yeah, I would like to shoot at him.
Go for it.
So
What the hell is your range on your bow?
I don't have a bow.
You just take negatives.
Does anyone got
Yeah,
an ending? I gotta fix the theory.
I have 80 feet range, so I might be able to hit him.
Yeah, you'll take a
Something
negative 2
here?
penalty to hit because of range.
Yeah. Okay.
He's gone no.
You
Not even
think
close.
you think it might be making an insulting gesture at you, but you just can't tell from where you are as it
Okay,
starts
so-
flying further away.
Okay, so that one in front of me, I am literally just gonna do this to it.
Yeah. You just walk up and you see jelly just go everywhere.
Just kind of wipe it off on the trees.
So the one that you shot at, Dex, you see it fly up about another 60 feet, and then it starts getting pulled to the side rapidly. I wins.
Fair enough.
Do I have to make a
So
craft
what do we
check?
do now? Like, get the fuck out of here?
Barry moves up beside Bustin and whacks the backside of the pig with his quarterstaff to see if it runs away. With Bustin still on it.
Whee!
Why?
Nikki, go ahead and make a knowledge check if you want to try and identify these creatures.
What's the point?
I'd like to walk over and pick up my chakram.
Okay, no problem.
Hey, does anyone got mending so I can mend this fairy back together and I can make a very good Marion?
That's not how that works.
Just put it on the. Okay, well, can someone like sew on the wing or something?
It's okay. The one I killed was missing the top of his head.
Well, I'm going to Thor and I'm gonna be like, Thor, look, I could do it too, and I'm marinating a little fairy, and he's got his stick going.
Just kind of laughs,
Are you guys going to try and search them? or
looks at
anything
his
like that?
hands, and kind of goes,
Yes, I would like to try and search the one that I killed.
Okay.
In
While
the
you guys
skin.
are doing that, Thor's gonna collect a whole bunch of firewood and make a fire.
So as you go through its packs, you're sort of who's doing it, by the way? Zigots?
Palando is, yeah.
Okay. So Palando's a medium creature. You're going through this diminutive creature stuff, trying to you're going through this inch-tall creature's stuff, trying to open its packs.
I've got a pretty good dex. I could probably do it.
Okay, roll a straight dexterity check.
Don't let Thor do it.
Wouldn't that be sleight of hand?
That was good.
Thor would just be like, oops. This is just like an arm off.
Oh, that was a bad roll.
So you just go,
I just dump it out in my hand.
you try to open its pack and a leg comes off.
I didn't need that. He didn't need that leg anyways.
He's already dead.
Mary rides over and says, "Let me have a go." And tries to do the same thing and look and stuff.
Okay, dexterity check.
13.
13, you manage to open up one of its packs, and you see what looks like a diminutive scroll inside of it. Do you have any thieves' tools or pliers you can use to try and get this thing out?
I don't know if I do.
Can we use my penis?
Okay, so while you guys are all doing that, like I said, Thor's setting up a fire, and I'm gonna roll a knowledge nobility check here
To do what?
to make my tea.
Small tools.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
To make my tea.
He makes tea.
Yeah, he does. He has ceremonial tea that requires a knowledge nobility check of 15 to prepare it correctly.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the knowledge nobility.
Because I'm a Japanese fox and I need my Japanese tea.
Okay, so let me see. Plus 2 to my roll. Come on, roll high.
Can I assist?
Ah!
Can I assist?
13.
Yeah, you can, but it won't make a difference.
Well, if 13 assist can give you a maximum of 2.
Yeah. So
that would make it 15.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. You try to assist in making the tea on the tea.
think you only have to roll a 12 to assist.
10, unless
10?
you have a drawback.
Okay.
Daniel,
Yes,
can I do detect magic on all the corpses of the little guys?
you can.
They-
There's 3 corpses laying around. I
Chinese,
think.
we did the Japanese OCD tea ritual.
So do I see any magic?
They
on them?
don't seem to have any magic on them at all.
Okay. Do I see any magic anywhere else around me?
No, not that you can see.
Okay.
If you
Fair
want, you guys, I assume take 10 on knowledge checks to try and figure out what these creatures are. You're pretty sure they're sprites. These are extremely small fae that typically hang out around forests. They tend to gather in groups, but they
So what type of knowledge check is this?
knowledge nature.
Nature.
I think it's nature for fae.
Yeah, I
Whatever,
believe
they were
so.
plus 20. Plus 1, sorry. 20.
Okay, yeah, you're able to identify them, no problem. With the 20, you think these are not necessarily regular sprites. They look a little more angular, a little angrier. You think these might be dark fae as opposed to regular fae.
I'm gonna use the restroom.
Okay. So I assume
so-
you take 20 on getting that small scroll out. You somehow get it out of there, probably with Bustin' Jeever's penis helping. And it's just barely small enough to slip in between the scroll.
Hey, baby meat Bieber, get over here.
Now it's a little bit sticky now.
Mary goes, put that away or I'll cut it off.
You need some.
You might miss. It's got a higher AC.
It's of a diminutive thing.
Yeah, it's got fine AC. So you guys open the scroll, and it says, and as close as you can tell, does anybody have a magnifying glass?
Of course not.
Of course, Bustin'
No.
Bieber has a magnifying glass.
Okay,
He's an investigator.
make a perception check to try and read the text, or maybe you can save that for when you go back to Baleson's.
Probably.
And can have a magnifying glass.
He might.
Okay, so
You
as
could
soon as,
probably buy one.
as soon as the water boils, you guys could probably all hear the little squeal, and you'll see Thor sitting over there with his pinky out, drinking tea.
Yeah, and I think that's how your friend cut off his pinky. By doing this while cutting the onion.
I got a 15 on perception check.
As he does that, I summon one of those Japanese dojins, whatever, and I'm like, bow, 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 while he's drinking his tea.
So as you, with your 16 perception check, you can just barely make out Centura.
And by the way, I have like enough cups for everybody, and I made enough for everybody.
What?
You can just barely make out the word Centura. And, oh wait, do you speak Sylvan, by the way,
No.
Christopher?
I
you
do.
see,
Yo.
you see some weird runic language. Not entirely
Who made tea
sure.
for everybody?
I ride over to Crocus, over to Cuckoo and Thor with it,
Okay.
and go, Cuckoo, can you read this? And 2, I want some of that tea.
And
Yeah.
as soon as everyone arrives, Thor's like handing out these little tiny teacups in his hands.
Fernando will totally enjoy some tea.
Crocus takes his flask out.
I'm assuming the fire is like right here.
Yeah, it's right in front of me.
Crocus takes
Yeah,
his
just gather
flask
around the
out.
fire.
Hey, Crocus takes his flask out and pours it in the tea.
Gotcha.
I like that Mary brought his horse.
His
Mary
horse
has
wants
not
some
gone
tea,
off
too.
this horse other than getting, I would shoot the sling.
His horse sort of meanders over
cast-
to the tea kettle, starts sniffing it.
I'm still on the horse. Can I make an
cast
animal
Prestige-
handling check to stop
All right,
Okay, go ahead.
I'm
Uh,
gonna
DC
do
5.
his thing.
handling 4.
Yep, you make it.
16.
You're able to pull the horse up just in time before it tries to lick into the water. So as you are doing this, how long do you guys sit there drinking tea?
Pardon?
I don't know. We probably just
Until
take
it's
I have a tiny
done.
little cup. I just
until we finish this. We'll probably just like you guys can converse.
5 minutes.
Yeah, Thor's just sitting there going. sipping on it
I'm-
very lightly, being all
filling
like
up my
noble
marrow
and shit.
with prestidigitation, so it gets all nice.
He's
and
moving all
illuminated.
So as you guys are doing that, I assume it takes around at least. So actually, Boombox, go ahead and roll a. Let's see. It takes like a good, 5-10 minutes to get a, to get water to boil, right? With an open fire.
With open fire with the tea kettle. I don't know, maybe. Well, I had the fire going and the kettle on there while they were doing all the other shit.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time they got down here, it would have been boiled and they would have heard it.
Okay.
It
And I
wouldn't
would've-
take that long for me to open that letter with my penis, though.
Not long.
Yes, it would, because my character told
you're
you
able
to
to
get
just
that
wedge
out
it in
again,
there.
and he's going to cut it off, so it didn't open it.
I figured they'd be waiting. They'd be trying to fuck around looking at all that stuff for at least
Okay.
anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, right?
Yeah. Roll a 1d4 plus 1.
What? Me?
And that'll be how many minutes it takes and how much time you guys spend here.
4.
Okay, so 4. After about 4 minutes, you guys are finishing off your tea. You're just like, that was really good tea. When you hear sort of walking coming towards you,
Oh yeah, my character's handed Cuckoo the message saying, "Can you read this?"
Cuckoo,
Yeah, I
make
look
a
at it.
perception check. So with the 21, it sort of looks like a woman walking towards you.
Woo!
You can't really see a whole lot of her. You can
I
only
got a
see her
20.
upper body.
I got a 16 on reading the scroll.
16? Yeah, you can make out the name Centira, but the rest is just a bit too small.
I just
14
see
for my perception. Oh, actually, 15.
I say, bitches. There's a woman coming this way.
She seems to be casually walking up to you, and she seems to be in no hurry either.
Is Thor still carrying fucking Wafu on his pipe? On the pipe?
I think so.
Boombox hasn't dropped. Thor hasn't dropped this. He's swung this tree one hand.
It's just like...
I would like to do a detect magic on the woman.
Okay. You do detect some magic on her.
Ooh.
I'm just
Could it
sitting
be,
there
for
playing
instance,
my
a golden guitar? Or whatever the fuck you call that thing.
It does. You don't think it's a mandolin, but you do notice some. Yeah, you do notice some magic on her. You're not entirely certain as to what the magic is. Let's see. I'll get this for you guys.
Thor looks
Oh.
quite happy too right now. He's got a big smile on his face.
I cast I grab a rock and I cast charm on a hex, and I go up to the lady and I say, "Well, hello there. I have this rock of immortality. Do you have anything you would like to trade for it?"
She says, "No thanks."
It's got to be she has to do a 16 will save
Okay.
for my bad dealings. Get something
Hey,
magical. I'm getting something
mortality.
magical.
And as you're doing that, she goes and looks at the rock. She
Damn,
turns her
she's
back
really
on
big.
She turns her back on you for a moment, or just enough for you to see that the back of her that her back is actually an open hollow.
Oh,
So she turns her back and I attempt to pickpocket her.
Could you make her a bit larger again? That's super weird.
Oh, she's a fox lady.
Miss, I don't want to thank you, but you got a hole in your back.
She snickers at you. She doesn't accept your rock, but she does walk over and she says, "Might I have some of your tea?"
Thor just looks up in question.
I
He
rolled a
doesn't
17.
quite understand.
She's going to
Kind of tilts his head sideways.
she's She's going
If she
to walk.
points at it,
Yeah, she's going to point at it and then point at their mouth and shrug.
he automatically pours another one, hands it up. Little tiny hand. Little
Right.
tiny cup in his big ass hand.
She takes it and sips it, nods.
Question: Am
Do
I
I make
level
a
2 yet?
knowledge arcana check to see if I know how she's alive with a big hole in her fucking back?
That would be a knowledge nature check.
16.
Okay, 16.
Does Thor still not have pants on?
He doesn't have pants on yet. He probably has a raging boner right now.
I don't know. I don't know if he's smart enough to have a raging boner.
Natural 10. No. That's a 9 plus 1. Not natural 10.
with your check of 16, you know she's what's called a huldra. This beautiful woman smiles coyly, but as she turns, her fox-like tail and wooden-lined hollow inside her back reveals her true fey nature. So, from what you know with your 16, you know that huldras are fey creatures that legend claims were originally created by troll witches to lure humans into their clutches. Every huldra seems to be aware of this tale and finds it quite insulting. You know that they are, on the whole, they really don't care about law or anything.
Am I level
Thor
2 yet?
stands up.
Question: how tall is she?
She is about 6 feet tall.
Thor stands up. Puffs his chest up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Mary gets off his horse, runs over, and gestures for a giant hug.
She casually looks at you, raises an eyebrow. Does he have a teacup in or anything? A teacup or anything?
Oh no, we put it down earlier.
She sips her tea, puts it down, and make a straight charisma check.
9. Wait, do I get a bonus for pretending to be a child?
We'll give you a +1 bonus. So you're just like, hugs! And she sort of looks at you, raises an eyebrow, and then pets you on the head.
I slap her ass with mage hand.
So
Okay.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how hot is she?
I'll leave that up to the picture for you.
Yeah, but it's a drawing. Okay, fair enough.
And I
Can you roll a will save for her?
Sure.
I pressed the digitation to make it look like her nipples are showing through.
So when you originally slapped her ass, she sort of looked at you, then walked around the fire.
Yeah?
And she casually
Remember, my character's a
Kicks the
sexist.
shit out of you?
yeah
My character's a sexist from the 20s.
she casually just crouches down and and slaps your Gripply's ass as hard as she can into Thor.
Thor's standing, by the way.
Jesus.
And he's not wearing
this
pants.
briefly just goes to the back of Thor's legs. Dum.
So I guess that'll be a what's your Constitution mod, Crocus?
My con mod is 2.
Okay, so we'll say that's a 12. Is what she needs to beat. Oh yeah, she slaps you in the ass so hard that it kind of hurts, but your character kind of likes it too, as he gets thrown face first into Thor's thighs.
I want to seduce her.
Is Thor's pants still down?
Yeah.
Yes,
You gotta
that's
roll
just-
a fortitude save.
Did he just have
As soon as Crocus hits Thor, Thor just kind of grabs Crocus and pushes him behind him and steps forward.
Okay.
I walk through his legs because he's tall.
My dick
Okay.
hits you in the face.
I dodge it, man.
Thor, make a melee touch attack.
Oh shit! Melee touch attack. Okay, so that'd be +5, since it's I don't think it'd be an improvised weapon because I've had it all my life.
But not. Let's make it to where you're
That'll
also
be a
blind.
7.
You have a 7. Okay, so you miss.
Haha. Yeah.
That's without me wielding it, though.
I want to use diplomacy. I want to give her the fuck me eyes.
Okay, go for it. Roll diplomacy.
Jesus. You're
I'm
too
going
quick.
to.
Never
I'm
gonna
going
work.
to
My
assist with that
okay,
flat.
mind you, my diplomacy is a +10.
Okay, go for it.
Haha.
I'll
didn't-
assist with a flex.
Okay,
Yeah.
go for it.
There you go.
Okay.
So they'll bring him up to a 20.
With his diplomacy of flexing over this, he pulls some JoJo poses over the.
He's my stand. Like I do the pose and he does the same pose behind me.
I can do better than that, though.
Are we level 2 yet?
Not yet.
she-
You guys will be level
does
2
she
at the
like
very
me
end of
yet?
everything.
Does she like the little crocus McDocus?
She does to an extent. She likes both of you.
I go in for a kiss.
You go in for a kiss and you come to about halfway up her body.
This will be
Not
sleight of
even.
hand and I want to make a climb check.
So here's the question. Here's the question. What lips are you trying to kiss?
Oh.
Hey, calm down with that. No, I want to make a climb check.
Okay, go for it.
Oh,
As you
Thor
start-
sees what he's trying to do and assists.
Oh, remember, because you have a climb speed, right, Rowan?
yeah, it's
I-
pretty quick.
Yeah, you get
I
plus
didn't
8 to your
see shit.
climb checks.
They just
Plus
knock
8?
you down.
Yeah, you get plus
Plus
8 if you have
eight?
a
I'm
climb
just
Okay.
speed.
standing there with my
So-
iron man.
So you easily wrap your froggy fingers around her and around her leg and climb up.
And I was
And
trying
she-
to assist and rolled a nat 1.
So
my-
now I have.
He just got launched.
So I start.
No, what happens is
She can
Thor.
she can smell my alcoholic, disgusting frog breath.
So as you're starting to climb up, you see that Thor grabs your pants, and he starts to push up, and then he slips on something, and he pulls your pants down to your frog ankles.
Oh baby.
I was gonna wedgie him.
As you get to about, and you're up at about her chest level.
I don't get embarrassed. That's not my character.
You notice that she sort of just puts a hand over her mouth and starts chuckling. And then she grabs your character. She not grabs him, but she whips a hand around the back of your character's head and gives you a fat kiss.
Oh great.
As
She just
her
kissed an alcoholic frog.
as her tail wraps around you.
Oh fantastic. I'm keeping this one, guys. This is just turned into ERP.
Can we get a female GM next time? It's hard to roleplay. Immersion.
Yeah, this is fucked up. There's a bunch of dudes here.
Okay, yeah, you can
As she's
choose.
making out with the frog, I attempt to pickpocket her.
Okay, you don't really find anything of any major value on her
Reach into her
I
back
got
hole.
25.
as you start going through her pockets, but her tail does lash back at you.
She's making out with the frog.
Yes. What is your touch AC? Actually, what's your normal AC right now?
It's 12.
12? Okay.
What is this thing again?
Oh, if he moved more than 10 feet, it'd actually be a 13 right now.
Okay, we'll say it's a
It's
13.
like half a tree. You're making out with a tree.
Oh, watch out. I heard
Cool.
she got some wood.
Okay. She hits you, so you take.
Can Thor attempt to block it with his hand?
Not with this. So her tail like flies back and hits the pickpocket in the face. It deals 7 physical damage. And
Whoa!
I know, bitch. Be like, biatch.
Before
We
she
might-
hits me, I cast innocence on myself to seem like I was trying to pick a bug off her.
Okay, and you also take 2. You also take 2 charisma drain, or 2 charisma damage from the tail snap.
Whoa!
Okay.
Make a fortitude save.
We might as well be playing fucking Second Life right now.
Make a fortitude save. The pickpocket.
20. I think I got 3.
Yeah. You take the Constitution drain damage. I mean the
Oh, so you, like,
charisma
whip-
damage.
She whipped me.
Yeah,
I just fall on the ground. She knocked me unconscious.
Thor sees you go down. He steps over in front of you and leans down. I'll let the DM see if anything happens as he crouches down, but he's gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on you.
Okay, you cast Cure Light Wounds with no problem. So it's not particularly late right now.
There you go.
It's only about. I'd have to say it's probably around like 2 p.m. at this point.
Mhm.
She asks you all after she gets done smooching with Crocus, what
She's
you're
not
all
done.
doing here.
She's not done.
I kind of want to cockblock Crocus. I'm a much better lover.
No way, man.
Mary runs round and starts.
I say, forget about him. Get with the real. Ah!
Forget about him. Check out me.
Oh, football.
Okay, so
Mary's going to run round and start to pick on the ass to try and make Justin run in a direction just randomly.
My
Okay,
name is
so-
Justin. It's
Bustin then, sorry.
since
15.
everyone's like trying to like
Hate to like run
everyone's trying to hit on this
here.
chick,
Well,
Thor is just
Justin's
gonna
trying to
turn
make
and
a
look
nose
at
check.
all of you. Thor's gonna turn and look at all of you and make an intimidating roar check to scare you all into stop fucking around.
Okay.
6. 6. Fucking 1.
Mary runs over and jumps on Thor's shoulders and sees what he meant by the roar.
Stop fucking around.
Ah!
Stop it, guys.
I can't
I'm not intimidated,
Jumps
but
up
I
on his arm.
stopped anyways because she knocked me out.
Oh, I healed you,
Wait,
man.
since
You healed up back up for 6.
Since I'm on the ground, do I get to look up her skirt?
Oh, yes, you do.
All right.
You
Oh,
notice
what do
that
you
she's
say?
not wearing. You notice that
But-
she isn't wearing panties.
Great.
But
Is it
actually,
really
what you
hairy?
actually see is a big green penis. Is what you see when you look up. Because I'm still crouched over top of you.
Oh my god.
I see both.
You see both.
Yeah, I just see. I just
One
see a
is
big
more
hairy
intimidating than the other, though. One is definitely more intimidating.
woman. Well, I rolled a
Mary,
19, so I had to deal with a spider. I'm not intimidated.
All right,
Might
so
be. If
so
this
she-
thing hits you, that's pretty. That's basically lethal damage.
I get on my a horse
Hey,
and I
buddy, you watch
motion.
out when I get my second tail.
Hey, I get on a horse and I want to diplomacy her to get on the horse with me so I can fucking leave.
she, as you start doing that, she finally has the chance to wipe her mouth, and she says, "So where are you all going, and why are you here?"
Like, I know where we going, baby.
I go. We go. What was the town we started in again?
Here's my diplomacy.
Falcon's Hollow.
I say to her that we're going there, and the reason we're here is because Boston's an idiot and got us lost.
She says, "Do you have a shirt of some sort?"
Sure.
Yeah.
Why would she want a shirt?
Does she like do anything other than say that?
No, she just asks if anybody has a shirt. that she can borrow.
Okay.
Or a
I
jacket or
don't
something.
understand.
If I had my tail, I could cast the
I tap at this point. I'm tapping Thor on the shoulder, telling him to put his gesturing for him to put his trousers up.
He finally looks down, noticing that he is actually naked this whole time, and reaches into his bag and pulls out his cold weather outfit because that's all he's got left because he doesn't know where his pants are. They're back at the thing.
She sees the cold weather outfit. She walks over and she taps sort of the jacket of the cold weather outfit and tugs on it lightly. And then
Thor lets it go and just puts the pants on.
all right, she wraps it around herself, and then she asks if anybody has a skirt she can borrow.
Nope.
No one has a skirt.
Does she tell, motion to Thor that maybe has something?
Yeah, sure. She motions to Thor. She tugs on her skirt a little bit and then motions like slightly more grandeur.
Okay, so he reaches into his bag, pulls out one of the sacks that he has, and rips it. So it rips the seams right down. So his thing, and hands her a long thing that she could tie around, almost like a towel. Per se.
She takes it, shrugs, wraps it around her waist, and she pulls out one of those large clothing pins, pushes it through it, and you can't see her tail or her back anymore.
Nice.
She walks over and climbs onto the horse with Crocus. All right, so you guys get together and you make your way forward.
Mary's going to do an acrobatics check to jump onto the horse with the quarterstaff again.
Okay, go for it.
11.
Yeah, I think you make it there. No problem. You make it onto the horse. Wait, that's a 2.
Are we missing a horse still? Yeah, well.
No, the two small people got on the same horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we're missing a horse.
Yeah, she's sharing a horse with Crocus right now.
I'll just... Well, I'm essentially the same size as... Well, I'm small enough to essentially ride with Thor, probably. Or Cuckoo.
I'll let you ride on Thor's horse, sort of like Gandalf and I think it was Pippin.
Yes.
This horse is gonna fucking die, bro.
Okay, so Bustin leads the way with a 7.
Actually, wait. Do we still have the spare riding saddle from where the horse died? Because I could put it on my donkey.
I think so. Maybe.
We have a donkey?
I have a donkey.
Oh, shit.
Thor
Thor can also just walk, because he walks almost as fast as the horse moves.
Okay. So as you guys start moving forward, she, as Bustin Jeever starts leading you forward, she holds up her hand and says, "Don't go that way. It's that way." And she points off to the side.
She gonna kill us?
Who knows?
Can I roll a sense motive check?
Go ahead.
I would like to roll a bluff check to convince her that I do in fact know a better way.
Okay,
I say,
go for it.
no, I know a shortcut.
Okay, go for it.
17 on
Oh,
sense
shit!
motive.
That was
That's a
sleight of
sleight of
hand.
That was a sleight of hand number 1, so that's wrong.
But what's your
I'd also
bluff
like to
bonus?
roll a sense motive check on that one.
Okay.
Well, it's a bluff plus 9. Yeah, so it's a bluff. I should rename that though.
Okay. So with the plus 9, you convince her that you know a shortcut. She shrugs and says, "Lead the way." Those of you who have who rolled sense motive, you don't think she really cares where you're going, but you've told her that you want to go to Falcon's Hollow, so she seems to be gesturing you in about the right direction.
Thor, really not hearing all that and just seeing where she pointed, starts walking in the direction that she pointed.
No, but I just convinced everybody that I know a shortcut, Thor.
But I don't understand you.
Okay, I do the...
Bluffs don't work on me when I can't
Thor
understand.
just ignored you and continued walking.
You just whistle at Thor and pat your leg.
I cast
Yeah.
Lullaby on Bustin Jeeber
Here, Boogie.
with my mandolin that's out already. I go,
Uh-huh.
boom, boom.
What, you're gonna try and hit Justin Bieber with it?
Yeah, I'll try to hit it with my lullaby. That should be a 16.
But I just convinced you on our shortcut.
I rolled a sense motive on her. I'm going to roll a sense motive on on Busted.
Okay, you have to beat a 28.
Never mind.
Yeah, beat a 28.
Well, if I'd got a critical success, I would have beaten you.
Yeah, okay.
No,
so try it.
no.
On
But I
skill
didn't,
checks,
so that
20s
doesn't
and ones
matter.
aren't automatic successes or failures.
Yeah. 20 doesn't mean anything on a skill check. It's just the number.
Yeah.
And 20 is only like crit if you actually hit something or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
Slightly different.
so I just convinced you on our shortcut, so we're going my way.
Okay. So I think somebody's casting Lullaby on you. So go ahead and make a will save.
Isn't lullaby an area?
I'm
of
going to get us. Yeah, we learned that last time.
We all need to take a will save.
Yeah.
Why are
Lullaby
we
is an area
doing
of
this
effect.
again?
So everybody make a will save.
No.
Okay.
I was already walking away.
Yeah, we'll say Thor doesn't have to.
Oh, great.
But I failed. But to be fair, Lullaby doesn't actually put you to sleep. I did that wrong last week, but I do have.
I'm gonna go grab a food.
Okay. So Palando,
So does
I think
everybody
makes
just
it.
fall asleep?
No, Lullaby doesn't put you to sleep. It makes subject drowsy. I did it wrong last week. I was meant to cast sleep, which I did have.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So everybody gets drowsy
Uh,
except for, let's see.
Thor, who walks off, and Palando, who passed the success thing, I think.
you say she's terrible. She's just every scenario.
It'd be
Just the
15,
scare,
because
throwaway
Lullaby
I don't
line
even think-
of every anime.
I don't even think I noticed if you guys are falling asleep either. Let me see perception to see if I hear you guys doing shit.
So the
Nope.
the
I hear
Huldra,
shit.
you notice that the Huldra's head starts to dip a little bit, and she sort of shakes her head a little bit and looks forward.
She certainly doesn't add a track because she has.
All right, so
I got a perception of 2, so I probably didn't even see any of that stuff. So
Oh no, you're
Thor's-
still walking off. Just
yeah, but I'm just like making a path through the trees.
Everyone else just sort of
I
like,
follow
eh,
after
drowsy.
Thor, because Thor's obviously going the right way.
Okay.
He's going.
They all,
going somewhere.
everybody sort of follows Thor.
Really drowsy.
So after 4 hours of walking in a straight line, what you think is in a straight line, the Huldra finally like shakes her head and looks up, and she looks at Thor and she goes, "Oh, damn it! No, no, stop! You've been walking in a huge circle." So Thor, go ahead and make a
I can make a
perception
survival
check.
check. I
Yeah,
can make a
Thor.
survival check to keep
Yeah, make
walking
a
the same.
survival check for me, Thor.
Okay.
I'll give you a
So
plus 2 bonus.
Okay, so it's only gonna be a +1, so 12.
Okay. So as you're walking around, you start noticing that there's this really weird place that looks kind of familiar. I'm not sure how you got here, but
What the fuck? Where'd I go? Where are we?
Hey,
so
weren't we just here?
So one of the things I learned that was really interesting is when people don't have a compass or anything and they get lost in the forest, because they favor one leg generally,
Yeah,
they walk in a
around the circle.
gigantic circle.
Yeah, always. That's what happens in a war as well. Like back medieval war, where they're fighting, like armies run together. A lot of the times, it would actually spin the whole army,
Mhm.
and the attacking army would be near the castle walls, where the castle army would be on the opposite side, because the whole army would push, and it would rotate the whole thing around.
Oh, nice.
It's fucking crazy.
So the Huldra shakes her head a little bit, and she just points in a certain direction and says, "Falcon's
Can I
Hollow's
make
there."
Can I cast no direction so I know which way's north?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, I also have that as well.
Yeah, but do you know
Also-
what direction we have to go?
But you can also
But
make
you know
At least if I know which way's north, I know if we're not walking in a circle.
Oh,
That was my plan.
good job.
Okay. So yeah, you're able
As soon
to.
as she points
cast
in a
it.
direction, I just keep walking whatever way she pointed.
Okay, so as Christopher casts Detect North, he's able to discern north, and he knows that you're sort of walking from basically where north is. He thinks you guys are walking in a south westerly direction.
Dude, I know how to detect north in real life. I just look at the sky. Where's the sun? Oh, it's there. There's north.
You are sort of
but
in
in
trees
the-
a lot.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Yeah,
we're in a
can't-
forest, so we can't see with the sky at the moment, really.
So after about an hour and a half of riding, you finally make your way out of the forest, and you see the lonely town of Falcon's Hollow off in the distance. You make your way there, with Thor still holding the head on the pike.
Oh, that's a whole body, not just a head.
Yeah, whole body on the pike. It's starting to smell a little bit.
I got my marionette. I'm dancing with my marionette right next to Thor. He's dancing too.
I'm dancing.
And you guys make your way into Falcon's Hollow. The guards sort of look at all of you, and then they shrug because they've seen a frog, they've seen a big orc. So what? They have a new woman with them. Whatever. They're just
Okay.
like whatever.
How does the guard look at Thor, like as he walks by?
You notice that when he sees you, he immediately grasps his weapon and sort of brings it out halfway, and then he realizes who you are, and that you're not
As
just some
soon
orc.
as he grabs his weapon, I roar and intimidate him.
And,
And if he's scared, as soon as he grabs it, I just go ah,
yeah.
try to make him shit his pants.
Okay, go ahead and roll Intimidate. When he notices who you are, he stops and starts putting it back. But roll Intimidate.
7. Fuck it, what's this low dice? I'm gonna change my
You're intimidating. He goes, "Meh."
He starts walking and you go, "Rah!" And he just goes,
What the fuck?
No.
These fucking low rolls. God damn it! I'm changing my color.
I cast a hex on my fairy Annette, and I give it to the guard. I'm like, "Oh, sir, would you like to buy this one-of-a-kind magical fairy Annette for 50 gold?"
Farionette, so a magical fairy marionette.
Yes, it's bad deal. It's a 16. Will check.
Okay.
Can I do it? Can I make a deal?
He looks at it and goes, No, I'm good.
Ah,
And he leans back against the wall. So you guys make
Like
your
a
way
people
inside,
walking.
and you talk. You tell one of the other deputies that you want to talk to Sheriff Deldrin, and you bring the starting to rot body of
How long were we in the Fey place?
about a day.
That's it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
It'll smell. It's not really starting to rot yet.
That body with the fucking stick through it, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be blood and stench all over.
It's probably up the ass
Yeah.
too. Oh wait, I didn't
Yeah.
leave you guys there yet.
And like when you die, your bowels clear, so
yeah,
it's pretty stinky.
Not when there's a
Just
not when there's a pike shoved up your ass.
Oh, so we're back in the bar again.
yeah.
Oh, Mary runs over to the bar.
As soon
picks
as the
up bar
other-
stool, runs back over the table and sits on the bar stool.
Okay.
Woo!
as soon as what's his face come in, Thor will walk over and like hand him this big stick with the dwarf on it. See if he can has a fairly big stick. Ah, damn. Just try to restart your browser there, Rowan. You can hear me.
as soon as
Just
I
like close that shit up.
know.
Did we ever ask this woman her name?
Nope.
Ah, nobody cares.
No,
We just,
nobody cares.
we
She
just
doesn't
care
need
that she's a woman. Like
Name.
the rest is not important.
Just call her Hole in the Wood.
She
Neckhole.
sits next to you guys, and she sort of raises an eyebrow at the cat that is at the table,
On the
but-
cool side of the table.
but she doesn't try to. She doesn't pay him any mind. Sheriff Deldrin Baleson, he walks in. He just sees the corpse on a pike, and smiles.
Like actually hand it to him, like full out, put it over to him and let it go. Like I'm assuming it weighs as much as the dwarf weighs, plus the decent sized stick. So probably it's just shit.
He sort of takes it from you and it hits the ground and starts leaning over it. He grabs it and braces it. He holds it up. And he goes, "I'll be right back." He's sort of like, he accidentally hits Waffy's head on the door jamb on the way out.
As he walks away, Thor like slaps him on the back. It's like,
Make a strength check.
oh shit, I forgot a strength check. My bad. What the fuck? It's still rolling 2? Jesus, so 7.
Oh, as he's walking out, I say, "Let me help you with the door." And as he's walking out, I pickpocket him.
So that'd be a 7 for a strength check. My bad.
Wait.
Not horrible.
Deldrin
I gotta go to the
walking
washroom.
Oh, I rolled a 22. As I help him, as I open up the door to assist him to let him out, I pickpocket him.
Okay.
Wait, has Deldrin just walked out the bar?
Yeah, he's walked out of the bar at this point.
Okay.
Are you asked him, "Where's our money?"
I asked that lady what her name is.
She says, "My name is Huldara."
What?
My name is Huldara.
Do you have a short
You're pronouncing it?
here?
She thinks for a moment and says, "Call me Foxy."
I look at her, I'm like, "No, that's what they call me. I'm Foxy."
He goes like, "Okay, Foxy, can you get us something to drink?"
As soon as he says Foxy, I look over and I'm like, "What?"
I look at Cuckoo like, we've never called you that.
So
Well,
I
someone
use my
told me
20
Foxy one
diplomacy
time.
to sweet talk her into getting us some drinks.
Okay. You talked to her a little bit. Daleson comes back. So you, who pickpocketed Daleson.
Do I get drinks with 20?
Yes, you will. Just a moment.
Yeah. I love free drinks.
Oh, kitty. Yes.
My kitty is way cooler than your kitty. Here, look.
Oh yeah.
Don't say it.
This one, I hand raised them from about 2 weeks old, bottle fed and everything.
When you
I don't
pickpocket-
have a matching cool story.
Yeah, when you pickpocket Daleson, you get 15 copper off of him as he carries the corpse
Sweet.
out.
Sweet.
About
I hold up this handful of change and I'm like, "Look what I got." As he's being left.
at about 10 minutes later, he comes back. He seems extremely happy with himself. He says, "All right, got it on display outside the sheriff's office." Hey, Jack, some drinks. Jack's already carrying over drinks that he was diplomatized into bringing anyway. He shrugs and says, "Okay, more drinks." So he brings over even more huge tankards filled with his amber brew. Puts that down. He says, "So what's the occasion?" And Delson says, "Well, they brought in Waffy. I mean, he was covered in blood and everything, but that was Waffy." And so Jack sits down with you guys as Bustin Jeever passes out after drinking only half of a tankard.
I think this is a constitution thing.
That was fortitude.
Oh, now
I see Bustin like pass out of the table. I grab him, pick him up, carry him upstairs, and put him in
19.
bed and close the door.
Okay.
I'm really good
Hey!
drunk.
You see,
But Bustin has the smallest constitution of any halfling. Barry has drunk him under the table.
I'm sitting there taking shots of vodka. I'm all doing good.
Jack Baleson and some of the deputies come in and you all drink together. The Holdrid's drinking with you as well. Foxy's drinking with you. Crocus has drunk himself under the table, like in record time.
Mary looks at Deldrin and goes, "So the reward."
Yes, I'm currently talking with Payday Tatum. The consortium doesn't exactly like paying people money. It'll take a while, but I'm pretty sure you guys will get your money, within a month or two.
What?
Ooh, we just killed him for you.
I'm sleeping. That's a good thing.
So, like, Thor just looks around, kind of confused, wondering what's going on.
He says, "I can't pay you money directly. The city has to pay you."
And Thor
Sorry.
picks him up, grabs him and picks him up into the air, and turns him upside down and tries to shake him.
It's too late. I already pickpocketed him.
You hear like some clinking, but he like grabs your arm, rights himself, and says, "Put me down. Put me down. Stop that."
Let's
I can't
go.
do anything.
Mary mentioned like motions for Thor to put him down, and then then gestures for Thor to pick him up and put him on his shoulders.
He lets go of Delvin from however high he has him. Hopefully he doesn't land on some chairs and hurt himself, and then goes and picks up Mary and puts him on his shoulders. Looks around the bar for the biggest person. Oh, fuck, that sucks with Rowan, though. I don't know why this shit does that. It goes well until, like, almost the ending of the game.
It's because by that point, his character's already passed out.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Just
And
like...
Roll20 knows this.
Okay. So,
biggest person in the bar. Or in.
The biggest person in the bar?
Other than Thor. Of course.
Um,
Like, he's looking around to see if there's anybody else huge in here. Like, decent size.
Bigger than Thor.
Isn't
you
Foxy
see
like quite tall?
Yeah, the fox is rather tall.
Who's
I
the
mean,
next?
like, outside of the party,
Oh.
is what I mean.
Oh, not really. There seems to be a couple of drunks in the bar, but that's about it.
Okay. Trying to see if there's anybody that Thor would challenge to, like, an arm wrestle or something.
Okay. So as time
If
passes,
there's no one, like, big enough that...
Palando's gonna go out into the middle of the bar and make a perform check to try and get some money.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, what are you playing again? Like, what do you play?
The concertina,
That is a...
a squeeze box. I linked it earlier.
Okay.
It was a while ago.
All right. So as you guys are, let me link the Twitch so you can at least
Yeah.
hear us.
As soon as Palando starts playing any music, Thor looks over all excited and comes over and summons his big set of drums and starts slamming away on drums.
Mary proceeds to play on his panpipes and still sitting on Thor's shoulders.
I go
18.
around trying to sell magical rocks that aren't really magical for money. That will charm people.
Let me do my perform check. I get like I think a plus something on it. What do I get? A
You
plus
get your
5.
charisma.
Yep, I got a +1 charisma, but I put a point into it, so I got 5. Let me see. +5. Fucking 2! Every dice! I've
So
changed the
7.
color every fucking time.
Overall, you got a 7.
Yeah. Every fucking time.
All right, so you play in the bar a little bit, and you guys do that. Thor arm wrestles some of the patrons as
Over his drum set.
yeah, and
I
you
attempt to
see
swindle people.
after a moment you see a fat-looking, ugly person. Oh, not really. That's not very descriptive. A fat-looking, ugly person. Doesn't help. A troll. Um, as Deldrin drinks with you, he slightly complains about. He complains for a little bit, and you learn from him that there's this guy named Creed who more or less is ruining the place. I'm gonna toggle everything on and then off just to see what happens.
I try.
Restarting computers kind of.
Didn't do anything for Rowan. Yeah, restarting his.
So I was talking
computer
about
might work.
Rowan. Yeah, so I mean, like, restart his computer because it could just be his session for whatever browser he's using. So it might still be up in his, task manager or stuff like that. So just restarting the computer is the next best thing, just to wipe everything clean.
Yeah.
Only thing I can think of right now.
I'm gonna
If
try
nothing
and
else
sell
is
the
working.
bartender a magical rock of immortality for like 50 gold.
Okay, let me see if I can find this person.
Here, try this magical rock of immortality. You'll feel so much younger. For 50 gold. Just try it out, hold it, and you'll feel younger.
Jack says, "I'd buy that for $1."
$1? What kind of currency is this?
He's like, well, how much?
It's a reference to RoboCop, but he says, "I'll buy that for a couple of silver."
I'm gonna do my bad deal. See, silver. Bad deal. Focus on convince someone to accept the gift or trade as beguiled gift.
You're a sleepy kitty.
I'm using up all these charms. I don't got much left. I gotta see if I can swindle somebody.
All right. Looks
I tell him just to hold it. Like, just hold it. Just hold the rock in his hand to feel the
What?
magical energy.
Crocus wakes up.
Oh, look, it worked.
Crocus
I am so smart. I
wakes
am so smart.
up.
SMRT.
SMRT.
Don't.
If I had
Very
to,
lean back.
if I actually have to,
grabbing one of the beers off the top of the bar. Okay, can I roll a dexterity? Should I roll an acrobatics or something to do that, or?
Or you can just like tap Thor on the head and he'll lean over there.
No. I'm trying to lean back and grab it while still sitting on Thor's shoulders without tapping him or
He's
anything.
back.
Okay.
So 29 critical. So yeah, 29.
To do what?
Reach back and grab something to drink while he's on my shoulders.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do it. You get some of the slightly better stuff, and Jack is too busy being he's too busy looking at a rock to notice at the moment.
I know. I'm convincing him this rock will give him eternal life.
So a rather ugly looking man walks into the bar. He seems to have some problems. Also seems rather upset or angry.
How big?
He's about a medium-sized person.
Like, how tall? Like, Thor's, of course, is going to look down on him, but still.
Well, he's
Hey,
about...
Owen, stop digging for gold, man.
Yeah, he's about 6.5. He's about 6
I'm
feet.
sorry,
too.
I have to. Every once in a while, it just gets so annoying.
Yeah.
It's just
And-
fucking. You know when you feel in your nose like a rock? It feels like there's a fucking rock in your nose.
Yeah.
This was hair.
Gotta get rid of it.
And this guy, this new guy, he sort of looks around and he says, so these are the deputies you want us to pay 5,000 gold to each? Belgian looks over and he says, oh, fuck, it's payday. He folds his arms and sort of leans back in his chair. This guy, and Payday looks at you all and he says, there's no fucking way I'm paying you guys 5,000 gold each for going and killing some little pissant.
Yes, you are actually.
I go up to them and I'm like, well, how would you like this rock of immortality?
As you go up, he just glares at you.
Can I diplomacy him to actually pay us 5,000 each?
I'm a diplomacy
He would
too.
currently be considered hostile to you guys, so that's a
can I
DC
kill him?
30.
Okay.
Well,
So-
can I just see if you'll hold the rock? Roll
Am I-
16
Am
will
I still
save.
pleasant?
Hey, I'll try it. If it's DC 30, I can actually make that if I get a natural 20.
Okay, go for it.
If he rolls,
Ah.
if he fails the will save, he'll be charmed and he'll be down to 25.
Okay, let's
It's still
see
not
how
enough,
it goes.
though.
What's this for?
Okay, so Thor kind of turns around to regard this
So-
weird-looking guy mumbling and shit, and kind of looks up to Mary, kind of shrugs.
So he makes the save, and he just glares at you, and he says, "Get away from me." And he says, "I don't want you guys in my town if you're going to cause me problems." Baleson, he says, "Hey, they were hired to do a job. You guys got to follow your debts, right?" And you notice that Deldrin is smiling just ear to ear at this guy.
Can I pickpocket Payday?
You could try, but he's sort of glaring at everyone equally.
I don't care.
So is he actually glaring at Thor?
Yeah.
Thor stands up, walks over to him, like face to face, kind of crouches down and growls really, really loud.
This is
with
my
intimidate.
pickpocket. It's a 10.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Very
with a 10 you're not going to make it.
So
He
growls.
pushes Thor
Like,
away.
There
from
we
him.
go.
One at a time. One at
Okay.
a time.
26. I mean, yeah, no, 24.
To intimidate him?
Yeah,
Mary's following
Like-
suit, like
face to face with him. Like I leaned down, like right in front of him, and just let out like the worst growl he's ever heard in his life.
can I follow suit and like
As you
Like-
guys start growling at him, he sort of gets intimidated by Thor, and he takes a step back out of the bar. He says,
7?
And as soon as he goes to step back, Thor punches the door frame and breaks it apart.
you hear Jack go, "Oh, damn it, not my bar!" As
Thor
Payday
looks over and
turns-
gives him a glare too.
Mary,
um,
Mary starts
I-
wagging his finger at Thor. It's like, no.
I
Payday
cast prestidigitation and put a penis on Thor's head.
that would be Arcane Mark, actually.
Yeah.
Unless you're cleaning like a penis shape out of the muck.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah,
the
I'll
dirt.
do that.
Okay, that works.
I don't have muck on me. I'm not,
No, he just
I was already clean.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
being done it.
Hey, prestidigitation to clean something doesn't last that long.
So Payday turns and runs,
Um,
and let's
Since-
just.
if he's leaving the squares, do I get an attack of opportunity?
Do you have a weapon out?
I want to grab him.
Thor always has his weapon out.
You
If
can
you know
try
what
to
I mean.
grapple him.
I'll attempt to grab him to stop him from fleeing because no one runs away from Thor.
Mary's going to assist, like grabbing hold of Thor's shoulder and also grabbing hold of the guy.
Okay.
Let me roll it. It's a +6. That's an 18 to grab.
Okay. You grab him by the arm, and he lets out a yell. He yells something in some sort of code speech as he looks off to the side, and he pulls out his short sword, and he tries to stab Thor in the arm.
I shoot at him.
I throw my net on him.
You can't shoot at him. You're out of line of sight.
You guys didn't have those out.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing him by the arm and like pulling him back over to me. Like, no, you're not running away from me. Stab me all
As
you
you
want.
as you do that, you see what looks like about 20 or 30 thugs are now running towards the tavern.
Nice. I run upstairs.
Thor intimidates them with a big roar.
Wait, I want to stealth. Can I stealth?
Sheriff Delson,
I run upstairs
he
and I
yells
turn
at
into
you,
a-
"Stop that and get out of town as fast as you can!" And he rushes over to try and.
Thor doesn't really hear anything like that. He roars at them with 20 to intimidate all those thugs.
They've got numbers. They think they can win.
Hey,
Sheriff Delson runs over to Thor and he pushes against Thor's chest and against Deltrin and against Payday, and he sort of starts pushing them apart.
Daniel, my stealth is
Okay,
19.
so I guess I'm gonna have to roll a strength check.
He's not
That'll
strong
be-
enough to stop you.
Yeah, that's
so
a 14. Just me holding on to him.
he's not like trying to really push you over. He's trying to apply pressure to like get you to stop. So it's Thor's decision as to what he's gonna do.
Thor's just holding on to this little this douchebag that was glaring at him. He thought it was like a challenge more so than anything.
Okay.
Can Mary try and defuse? I'm going to try and defuse the situation with diplomacy.
Okay, go for it.
I run away and I turn into an elven woman so they can't take me to jail.
Oh, I can help, actually. I cast Grease on Payday to squeeze him out of your grip.
Wait, why?
Yep.
I'm trying diplomacy to like resolve, but like try and.
No, this
Stop the
will help
situation
your
peacefully.
diplomacy because I'm helping him out. I cast Grease.
Should totally cast grease on Thor and he'll wrestle people.
I gesture to Thor, say he no enemies.
I forget what
Don't
Grease
stop attacking.
does.
Thor just kind of lets go and looks up at Mary, kind of, because you were tapping him and shit.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
So there's still about 20 to 30 people running your direction right now.
You have to make a reflex saving throw to keep your grip on him.
He's let go.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I let go. I let go with I was only doing that because he glared at me.
Well,
more
now
so
he's all
than
greasy.
anything.
He's all slippery.
And after he lets go, Thor looks at like the door frame of the bar and everything like that, and he attempts to pick up the pieces and put it back together. And I think I have mending, to be honest with you. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I do, and I cast the spell Mending to mend the door frame.
Okay, as you do that, about 20 of these guys are starting to arrive at the front of the tavern.
I'm polymorphed into an elven woman just to remind you.
Oh yeah, I start leaving too. I'm out.
Is there any
Bye.
rafters here?
Yo, what's up, Crocus?
Yeah.
728.
Want some of this wine?
How high is? How
30.
big is the bar? Like, how big is the inn? Like, how big is it?
It's the size that you see there, and it's about.
No, I mean like height.
It's about 30. It's about 25 to 30 feet tall. If you go at the top of the thatch, it's about 40.
Yeah, but there's rooms upstairs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so I'm in the bed upstairs, or not?
Yeah, you are. I went and put you to bed.
How would you do that?
Because you passed out on the table. My character's chaotic good. He's just like good in general.
I'm going to
Yes.
cast my last spell. I'm going to cast Innocence on myself, so then we can all act like we're innocent and nothing happened. That's like
Oh,
10
yeah.
plus the bluff.
hmm
So I'm gonna run up to I'm this elven woman. I'm like, please stop the violence. And I'm like telling them that like
I'm still
Hey,
sat
I'm
up
on
on
money.
shoulders, we can carry around.
Yeah, I'm at the door frame, still kind of like mending it back together, kind of not really caring that all the other people are out there.
With Mary's out on his shoulders going, the fuck's happening?
I'm gonna profess our innocence. I'd be like, please, we're so harmless. They won't hurt anyone. I get a. Does that count as a bluff?
That you won't hurt anyone?
That no one will hurt anyone. They're just looking for their money.
Alright, I'll be right back real quick. I gotta get some food.
Okay.
My
I
friend wants.
basically explained that there was a deal and the guy isn't gonna pay up because he has no integrity.
I might have to stop early because my friend wants me to help him cook dinner and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So what you can say about Crocus, he just follows Palando wherever he goes because he's running away.
Alright, so...
I basically explained.
So
I
sorry.
basically explained to them that if he cheats everyone else, he's probably gonna cheat his own men if he doesn't pay up.
I gotta go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So as you are starting to say this, Payday turns around and he's got his short sword out there and he's glaring at you. And he says, "Get the fuck out of my town!" Delson walks out and he says, "Whoa, hey. Anybody who shoots at anyone is going to jail."
Look at the authority on that one.
And you see 2 or 3 of his deputies start converging on the location. And Tatum basically, he goes and stands next to his men and he says, "If I ever see any of you pissants in Falcon's Hollow again, well, let's just say things might not go well for you." And then as the deputies are now there, Payday, Tatum, and his men start to back away.
Aw.
Well,
Wow.
now I know what Payday looks like. He's gonna get getting some cons pretty soon.
Those of you who are there, make a perception check, and it's pretty easy. It's like a DC 5, but you look around and you notice that there seems to be a small army of lumberjacks sort of watching this all unfold.
Okay, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Payday.
Hey, the lumberjacks like us.
Payday ran away.
Of course he did.
You think that Payday didn't want to have to deal with Deldrin all that much, and his deputies, so he pretty much told the party to leave Falcon's Hollow and get out of here, or else.
Mary looks over at Deldrin and goes, "Who was that?"
Deldrin looks at you and he sort of puts his hand on his forehead. He says, "That's Payday Tatum. He's Krieg's Krieg's heavy hitter. Krieg owns Falcon's Hollow. He runs the place. He used to be my boss before I beat the crap out of Payday. Basically, the lumber consortium's extorting money out of all the lumberjacks around here. I'm pretty much the sheriff, and me and my deputies are trying to police Payday and Creed enough to at least, keep this place safe, where people can survive on their own, but it isn't uncommon for people to just disappear. Especially," he gestures to the river, "when there's a way to dispose of the bodies pretty easily."
Mary goes.
Lord just kind of looks at Mary.
Mary goes, would there be any benefit for us dealing with the person who essentially owns the place, or would that be a bad thing?
He says, "Well, as tough as you are right now, I think they'd kill all of you. Creed's got about 200 thugs at his disposal. If you think you can take that on right now, be my guest."
Question: is there another bar in town?
Yes, there's 3 more bars in town.
I go to all the bars and I polymorph into Payday and I tell everyone that he sucks donkey dick.
Go. I suck dick! as you do that,
As Payday, just telling everyone that he sucks donkey dick.
As you do that, you hear people start laughing in the bars, and you notice that you start getting followed by thugs. Make a stealth check to try and dip out of view.
Okay, well, if I do that, I'm gonna hide around a corner and polymorph into something else.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. What's your? You're using likely appearance, right, for the feat?
Yeah.
Or believable likeness.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just shift into somebody else. So it's a DC 11. Let's see if these thugs, well, let's see how many they're going to be.
Do I have a disguise self? Can I use that?
Well, technically, that's what realistic likeness basically is.
Okay, because disguise self, I have a 9 plus that, so it's 19. So it'd be a 20.
I
with
don't
that
think
one.
disguise self and realistic likeness would actually stack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, realistic self, it says it stacks with it adds 10 to disguise self.
It's the Kitsune racial trait. It's the feat, right?
Yeah. It says plus 10 to disguise checks.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it stacks with disguise self. Disguise self is completely magical.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's basically disguise self is what you're using. It just doesn't change your armor.
Okay.
So you shift into a different form. There's about 8 of them following you.
Alright, going on.
So
Polymorphing.
as you do that, let's see, what are their perceptions? Oh, that's the one. Okay, so you got an 11 on that, right? With your charisma bonus and everything?
Oh, charisma is plus
Do you have
5.
any ranks in disguise? So take
no.
your disguise bonus and then add 10 to it from realistic likeness, and that's plus your dice roll. So what is that?
Plus all. Well, if it was all together, it would be 20.
But you rolled a 1, right?
Because I got plus 9 for disguise,
Okay.
and then plus 10 for realistic likeness.
Okay. So a 20. Okay, so as you guys are walking, one of them sort of like locks eyes with you. He says, "It's that one!" And he starts running at you. The other ones sort of start to follow suit.
Do I still have innocence on myself?
You might, but he's chasing after you now, and he's leading the rest of them.
Okay, I'm
are you going
to
to
run
run?
into the closest building I can and transform into something else.
Okay, he's probably going by your clothes at this point. So make a dexterity check to try and run away from them.
Dexterity check. What was that? Just roll 20 plus add my dex.
Yep.
All right, roll that. Plus 2. It'd be 17.
Okay. So 17 as you're running. 4 of them start closing in on you. They're 1 round away from you. Go ahead and make another check.
How far away from us is he?
He's probably. He said he was going to all the taverns, so he's probably quite a distance.
Gotcha. So Mary, what are we doing?
So make another check. Another
we're
dexterity
sat
check.
at the bar. We're just drinking.
I got 19.
Okay. One of them is able to catch up to you, and he tries to grab you. He tries to tackle you.
Can I throw a net at him?
What's that?
Let me see.
Can I throw a net at him? Throw my net.
I'll roll an intelligence check to see if I remember that bustin' Jeebers upstairs.
Well, I assume you're running from him, so we see. We're going to
6.
see if he's going to have a chance to actually
no.
grapple you or not,
5.
Okay.
or to force you into an encounter, I should say.
Here, Daniel, with a 5, would I remember that bustin' Jeebers upstairs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So I'll kind of
so-
wander up and like bang on the door that I put him in.
So he tries to grab you, but you manage to slip out of his grasp. If you want, you can make another check to try and continue running away.
Can I throw a net on him and then continue running?
Not for this one, no. Because
I'll roll again.
you'd have to use a move to pull it out because your base attack bonus is 0, and your standard
Okay.
to actually throw it at him. If you want to do that, you can, but the others will all probably catch up.
All right, I'm gonna try one more time. Run some more. I'm dodging through corners and alleys. Changing my form every second. I got a 13.
He catches up to you again. He's going to try and grapple you again. 13. The 2 more of them catch up to you, so they're going to try and grab you as well.
I'm fucked, guys. I can't fight.
One of them manages to grapple you, and he sort of grapples you enough to throw you back to where his comrades are going to.
I'm transformed into an elven woman, and I'm gonna yell rape as loud as I can.
Yeah, they're all going to close. Like the other ones are going to be able to close in on you. You are now surrounded by 8 thugs.
How
What you
close
gonna do?
He's been running, right?
running back
Yeah.
We
towards
hear any screaming. Like
No,
we
it's-
don't actually hear any screaming.
Not over the town. You can sort of hear like someone screaming rape, but it doesn't really sound like anybody you know.
Is he?
Well,
thing is,
the whole
was he
thing,
running
I am
away from
chaotic
where we
fury.
were, or was he running?
Yeah, but you don't know what rape means, Thor.
What's that?
What? No, but I hear like if I hear someone screaming in some sort of like distress, being good character, I would go and investigate regardless.
Okay, so you guys are going to start making your way over there. It'll take you about 4 or 5 rounds to get there.
Sure.
I would run full tilt, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but you don't know exactly how to get there.
No, I just start running.
I look at I look at Deldrin. I assume he's still at the bar.
Yeah.
I go. It sounds like somebody's in trouble. Will you come with us?
He says, yeah, I'll go with you. So he starts jogging along. It'll take you guys about 4 rounds to get there.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Stephen H.
Moral run.
You're surrounded,
single
pretty much,
round.
and forced into combat with 8 thugs.
Oh man. that's great.
They pulled out their great swords, and one of them saying, "Come with us, you little bastard. No one talks about payday like that."
Well, in my elven form, I'm just gonna start crying and be like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm just crying.
Okay, they're all gonna rush you and try to grapple you.
All right, can I roll a bluff just to profess my innocence?
Not at
Just
this
to make
point.
sure
They pretty much caught you red-handed to an extent.
Yeah, there's probably
But
no
do they
bluffing out of
really
that.
know?
Oh, just running away from them if you can.
Plus, from what you can gather with
Have we
bandits,
got a map for this, or is this?
you guys are trying to get there. It'll take you another 3 rounds after they've done their thing. So, are you going to
Yeah,
resist
wait,
when they all try
there
to
a way I
basically
can
slap
resist?
irons on you?
Is there a map for this so we can see where the fuck they are?
No, I don't have a map for Falcon's Hollow.
That's fine. They just do it totally RP style. That'll be good.
Okay, so they managed to slap irons on you, manacles. And they... Basically, one of them pulls the hood of your adventuring cloak over your head. And they lead you towards the docks.
Uh-oh.
Roll escape artist.
I'm gonna do a slide up. I'm gonna do escape artist.
Okay, go for it. I believe with normal manacles, it's a DC 16, I think.
Well, that's not so high.
Not at all. You are still surrounded, though.
Plus 6. Here we go. Got a 20.
All right, you managed to
Then-
slip one manacle off of you.
No,
I
essentially, me and
You're
Mary will be
surrounded.
moving about 90 feet around.
Yeah, they
I keep
literally
running and I just scream.
they literally have you surrounded right now. You can make an acrobatics check to try and slip between them.
Okay,
I better not
I-
tell you what the cool DC of manacles is.
What's the real DC of manacles?
I'm not telling you.
Well,
Oh,
now I have to look it up.
It's like twice that.
Oh, really? Okay, we'll roll with that. What's the
26.
what's the real DC of manacles then?
30.
30? Okay. Well, you didn't beat 30, so you're
How did
Well, I'm
still
you
gonna acrobatics through them.
okay. Well, if the manacles are 30, yeah, it's 30. So you're still like manacled. Your arms are still behind your back, but you can try to acrobatics around them.
All right, I got 26.
Okay. I believe that's enough to acrobatics around them. You hit the ground as they're all going to try and tackle you again.
I keep screaming. This
Help
high
me!
pitched scream.
Help!
I would suggest running back towards where we are.
But he doesn't know where we are.
Screaming is not going to help.
You guys sort of hear screaming.
Actually, screaming would help because it makes me run towards the screaming.
You can
Good point.
you can sort of hear where it's coming from a little closer now. I just linked the map to Falcon's Hollow. And you think it's about 2 rounds away from you right now, as these guys are all going to try and tackle Stephen Cuckoo. Well, 3 of them are going to try and tackle. Or grab, I should say. Okay, so that's a 17, a 21, and a 20. So
Is that attack?
that's grappling.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that hits.
Okay, so all 3 of them grapple him, and they start dragging him further towards what you sort of think is the edge of the river. But they seem to be following sort of a secret route of theirs.
Okay, guys, I gotta leave in a little bit. Is there a way we can just leave this up right here? Just say I got captured and you're in pursuit.
Sure. So what ends up happening is the rest of the party starts trying to catch up with Cuckoo, but Cuckoo is through some feats of deception by the thugs. Cuckoo is taken up to the consortium headquarters, and Deldrin, he's able to slip in and he's able to tell the rest of the party exactly where Cuckoo is being held, but that it's a rather fortified area. They might need some outside help to get Cuckoo out. And that's where we'll leave it.